There's no time to waste here. Absolutely none. Hold on, I gotta open up another tab over here. Absolutely no time to waste here. We're hopping straight into it. We got Sentinels versus Wolves. This is probably going to be the only match I watch today, but hey, what a great way to start off Masters Toronto, am I right? I know it's been a while since I've watched partied some pro Valorant. I need to change all this stuff though.
I'm super excited for this match. Well, this is the true David and Goliath matchup, and the same could be said for our casting duo. I'll let you decide who's who. Take it away, Uber and Wyatt.
Who we got? What? Uber? I haven't seen this guy in a long time.
America's superstar team, but Wolves on the other side come into this tournament with everything to prove.
They're going in as by far the least expected team to be at this event. People questioning, did they make it just because of the EDG fall-off? Do they deserve to be here? Well, Sufat said that dreams do come true. Everything he's been through for years have led to this moment. What he's been working for, the IGL of this team, seeking an upset win, picking a map that has traditionally been a home for Sentinels since the iteration of the Celsius John Cutie roster began. Do they have it in them?
All right, Toronto, one more time. Make some noise. Sentinels versus Wolves starts now.
Okay, let's get to it.
Sense on defense side here on the pistol, and already Zekin's looking to take.
Also, I'll be turning on my face cam here in a little bit. I just want to go make some coffee and get everything set up here before I... Ooh, Sentinels are on defense first half. Okay. Wait, Zekin's on Yoru? What the hell? Oh, Zekin, this is crazy dangerous, bro. What the hell? Nah, I don't think that was worth it, bro. That was not worth it at all. Oh, Celsius. Why are we peeking so early, bro? What the hell? Everybody's trying to get their ones. It does not seem to be working out for Sentinels right now. That's not good.
Spotted output. Now this Cypher just needs to stay alive, bide some time, distract them. Fair enough. Time is dropping, and I love this.
Now I gotta find. Hold on.
Yeah, they're on a time. There's also gonna be presence from Heaven Springs. Gonna get there. It's Lysor.
Yeah, I mean Lysor is a beast. I can't lie. Lysor is a crazy motherfucker.
For the trap send late at B.
There's going to be so much
but
like that from Sentinels here on defense. So if Wolves can continue to
we're almost there, chat. We're almost there. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Look at these taps from Lysor, who is by far the most experienced player on this Wolves team when it comes to international events.
I mean, yeah, Lysor is crazy.
With FPX in 2024, that experience is going to need to come.
FPX, that's where I'm remembering him from. I was like, I've heard the name Lysor before, but I couldn't remember who. Tech call. Uh-oh.
So we have at least a chance to try and establish ourselves now at the start of this game, because John QT picking up the sky here. Obviously, we're very used to seeing this team just force Teho every single map. We got teased a little bit in Agent Select, thinking maybe we would head back to the Cypher. But this is the look that Sen have sort of settled on. Obviously, Zekin still going to be on that Yoru, a huge component of their run. A big recovery when they got back to the Americas region after that shocking start in Bangkok. Can he carry them further?
One of the big gameplay narratives coming into this year with
Okay, there we go.
When 10 Saucy departed, they need to reformat how they're approaching the game. Was why is John not playing Sentinel when you have Narrate coming in, who is such a great initiator?
Yo, what's going on, Infernal Noises? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing over here, and it's not being very cooperative. Okay, wait, no, it actually went through. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Really loud compared to the stream. All right, let me turn up the stream.
Or is it going to be
Is that better?
an adjustment period for them?
Conversely, Wolves also were a really Taeho reliant.
Also, I can hold on. Give me a sec. I can turn this down a little bit.
Most of their maps as well. Tech pause sorted. We're going to be jumping back into the game now. It's
How's that?
On their anti-eco.
Brought up a couple rifles, just going to leave that ghost towards Spring, who's going to be surely trying to lurk, take a couple engagements with no upgrade here. Look at this from Wolves. This is really right now telling the story of what they know they're up against. At any moment, there could be multiple flashes with a fault line coming right at them, especially on an eco round. So
Yeah, no, thank you for letting me know, please, please.
We're already 40 seconds in and they're chilling.
Especially because I'm kind of all over the place right now, like trying to figure out where to put my YouTube chat.
Not opt to stay at the A side. They're hoping to tease something out. Here's a flash mid for a re-clear. Nothing spotted by
Won't
Zed. Now
snap.
a little further. At least Zekin will move back towards Heaven. That's a ping from Wolves, though, in mid. They're starting to make this move on A.
We are down to 45 seconds, so there is no map control right now for Wolves. Look at 10. They've read the situation. They're pivoting over, and certainly that trailblazer broken, they'll know.
Now time getting a little even lower. Where do Wolves go from here? Hit by the fault line, unable to make that execute onto A, but Spring has started to create an opening here through mid. Center responding, though.
They're on the full rotate. Now Spring is going to beat them there. The rest of the team should be able to get to Heaven. Do they have a smoke to actually...
Do I not follow him?
Alrighty, gang, I'm live.
Steal time is so low.
He's not under my follow
No
channel.
plays for Sentinels are in this part of the site for now.
Oh wait, show more. Oh, I see.
Just want to stand up over towards here. That defense
He is under my follow channels.
Thanks, buddy.
Will have themselves a plan.
just at the very
Not able to
bottom.
create any trap opportunities
That
early
first
in the
round from Sentinels, a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what they were trying to do there.
Yeah, I don't see it 'cause I don't have the stream.
Yeah, me either. I've been watching Terry.
Cleaning this up with ease.
Spring and Lysol going to be grouped up here in the back of
And
side.
I
They'll be
wasn't.
facing
I
a
didn't
bunch
have
of
my
classics.
fucking
This should be
game open.
easy enough for them, but the Rays able to find Juicy. Guiding Light goes in, does find a pin.
Eric.
But the wall gets thrown up here by the
Ah,
attack
this
side.
is
They can
such
sit
a tough
happily
round
behind that now.
to
And they
try and
handle
win.
Sentinels, corral them into the site.
The actual
It's all good. It's all good. We're on our gun round. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Over from Wolves.
When is Siege X, by the way?
Sen were so aware of what they
Soon,
were doing, and that
isn't
was
it?
where Wolves, it was looking like they were a little too apprehensive about how offensive this Sen comp is going to be
Siege
on
tonight.
defense.
Are you moving
Once
to
they're set
Dallas?
up here, that wall to be called out is really going to simplify
about
things for Wolves. And credit them, they did get to this cycle, everybody alive.
Chaos.
Pretty clean anti-eco overall.
Are you staying here?
One thing we're looking to see if Wolves can make adaptations on the fly. In the past, they really stuck to plan A.
Nothing to move for,
Didn't
brother.
Really changed things up when things got weird mid-round. One of the criticisms been leveled at them.
I might go out there and visit.
Certainly one of the reasons that
Hell yeah.
run together was so
Actually,
volatile.
I'm planning to
Really
go.
clean to
Not, I think.
over
Is it Houston? It might,
Qualified and
I think
losing
it's Houston.
0-3. Here's
sometime
Juicy
soon.
trying to press up towards
My
the
girlfriend
If I'm in the apartment, you trying to pull up?
aggressive
Yeah.
player, specifically
For
when he's
sure,
on this
100%.
duelist, on this map
go.
even. He is
My
a
girlfriend's
menace.
dad
This
lives
space.
out there, so
Juicy's
we're
getting a
gonna
lot
go
of
visit
room
him.
up mid, but Zelsa's plants
What
his
is
feet.
Juicy
Ready to receive
cooking
them at the
there?
same time. They push it
Also,
through the
what
beast.
is Narrate looking at?
Hit him.
Spring is so aware.
Oh my goodness.
You can't be doing
Like
that.
I've already met
Now Zekin
Kimmy,
and
gonna
John.
be living with Kimmy,
A
and
little
then
split from
I
each
know I
other.
have
John
plans to
attempts
meet
to
Autumn and
block
Garrett at
it.
some
Just
point,
blows him
and
up.
then
Do they live
Long
out
at some
there?
point, of course.
Autumn and Garrett are
Just has to
moving to
walk away with
Colorado.
his gun intact.
Yeah, but they still
Doesn't
plan
much
on
else to
coming to
do.
visit us at
Free
some
little
point.
upgrade for YU on the bonus round.
So just anyone else who wants to visit,
Zekin
I'd love
forced
that.
to save. Bank broken for Sen. Wolves.
All right, RIP,
all the
we're on a
momentum in
save.
the world
I'm gonna go
early.
make some coffee.
What a play from Spring.
I'll be
Now,
right
he
back.
is
RIP
a man
that
on this team that shows
pussy.
absolutely zero fear. Reckless abandon at times. Often getting him punished, but feels just as
But from the
often
outside,
when you
Liam,
watch this
are you
guy,
still on the
he is
stream?
going to
Yeah.
outright
It doesn't
win
look
rounds
bad.
for this team.
No,
It looks
sick,
a little,
honestly.
And I
it looks
just
a little
love that
funky
awareness
because
from
the
him,
white guys are
realizing that Bang
touching.
is going to be playing
Yeah.
around the
Like,
cloud
we're
that he
pretty
had up.
much
He's
touching,
lost
but
his posted for
I
a
mean,
duel. That is
I think
insane.
he looks
good
fun.
distance win.
He's the kind of player, even as a Viper player, that loves to just stand out in the open and take these duels.
You know, I've definitely
Sometimes
lived in
early in the
worse.
round, so it's been exploitable
too.
in the past for Walls, but in that situation, it was just what they needed to control B.
So when you're on attack,
Yeah, we're building
and you're
the,
getting clean
the
1v1
boob,
wins
that's
over
why.
Bang anchoring a site. You're earning my respect.
That's
Because
just
these are
fire
the
when they're shooting
situations where
for.
Bang is
Yo.
at his finest.
Straight to roof.
Zelsa's the only player for Sentinels who's really able to have any stopping power in that round. As that poison orb came down, he was just too slow to the punch. Rough starting for Sentinels. We've got him mic'd up,
Bamboo
that's an
cage?
decision.
We're going to see a
What can you do with a
lot of
bamboo
stickers
cage?
on this half by very
Oh, it's a box.
North America coded of Sen to be bringing these in.
Bring them down.
The expert region with one of the silliest guns in the game.
Blinded.
They really want this mid control, Sen. Have already thrust Zekin straight down.
Hold back.
And Wolves almost playing, again, very passively early, just like we saw in that anti-eco round. Two players
Ben
moved
off
up towards
Frederick.
Ramen, but Zekin's got a pretty far forward off angle. Sufat's able to spot it out though.
I love Fennel.
Gate crashes away. Now Wolves do have to re-clear mid to some degree, but they're starting to encroach
Where's
on
Pop,
A,
by
and
the
they've got
way?
a local player advantage here.
Juicy has
189.
nice space here.
189.
Ryu spamming through
190.
Sen. Again, they are
'Cause I
responding heavily to when Wolves have made noise. This is really reminiscent of that eco round they had earlier. They are stacked up on the proper site, and it looks like
so
Wolves
just
want to
not
force the
gonna
issue.
Oh, this could be dangerous though.
okay,
Zekin
let's switch
probably
over to
gonna
Watch
cover.
Bell.
Juicy takes the
I
fight
just
to
got on
them.
my second
That,
monitor.
however, though, is where the Stingers thrive. Juicy gets cut down.
Must be
40
nice.
seconds left in the round.
I still got no second monitor.
Changing things up.
That's crazy.
You'll note that Lysor has taken the spike across towards mid. They have, though, left Spring here.
30 seconds left.
Does Lysor dare try to take this spike towards B? Do Wolves attempt to pivot? They're going to. He should be able to get a free
So
plant.
scared to
Doesn't
go
look like
next to
Bang's
that
going
base,
to be in
but I
position
know
to
there's
stop.
landmines
Gotta
all
get it
around it.
going so late, man. We've got 15 seconds on the clock, but they should be able to get the spike down. Send to recover another
Oh, this is
upgrade.
10
Gun
seconds.
to narrate. Oh my god, this could be.
I think girlfriend
has
is
to come.
too fucking
This could be
expensive.
everything on the
Your
round.
girlfriend?
The right gets
Having
past
a
them, but the
girlfriend
timing
is
here
too
is very
expensive.
tight.
You're telling me,
Sufat is
bro.
likely to come up behind Sentinels
That
here.
was
They
our
may
fucking
not be ready for
anniversary,
bated
in
breath here as
quotations,
Wolves try to
yesterday.
close the net. But John wins out against
So we went out
Sufat
to
has to go large here, but there's not much
this
to shoot
restaurant.
at.
Shit was
Sees
so
John,
expensive.
trigger discipline,
What
plays
restaurant?
off. Now he's got that
Margarita
heavy
at Pine
control.
Creek.
Sentinels are starting to filter out onto the site.
You should,
Lysor
it's really
waiting.
nice if you're
Dark
going
on the
out for a
blues.
fancy
You'll see it
dinner.
all
You should
here.
check it
Brings
out.
Elsa's to heal.
You have to have
Shot from the
reservations.
smoke might be too much in the hand of Sufat from the
Total
rafters.
was
He'll
like
finish the
170.
job. That's 4 for the
at the
fade
end.
and 4 for
But
Wolves.
we both got 3-course
The
meal.
IGL of
$85 a
Wolves.
person.
Speaking
Yeah.
of how much this tournament meant to him, comes up in a
Because the
crucial
meal
round
itself
where
was
Sen
55 a
converted the
person.
momentum they've
Our
got
3-course
from
meal was
winning
55 a
that
person.
focus on the
And
got a
then
one
we've got
plate.
drinks.
here.
Nah, they don't have that.
Like,
The
and
options
then
as
able to
4-course to
French fries,
3-course.
sir.
Snap onto the remaining Sentinel players while they were distracted by Lysor
Yeah,
in the
that shit
site.
is too expensive.
3v4, 1 out. A couple rounds where Sen had to read on what Wolves are doing,
Who's
putting
winning
them in a
this, though?
horrendous
Sure,
time
your French
situation.
fries.
But they are still able to win it out.
Now those Sentinels do have their rifles back to hand. Okay, Zekin. Coming off second best in that early encounter. Spring always up for a fight.
He will not shy away from taking a duel like that. Wolves are getting some space up here towards mid. Last time, when this was the case, we saw Juicy just double satchel straight into heaven, and the rest of his team got caught off by Amali.
Get a phone call from my mom.
Sometimes situations like that were their undoing in the qualifying runs. With the adjustment, his aim is sick.
And that was after. Zekin pulled back from mid. So now Sentinels do not have information about that part of the map. They've got no idea that Wolves have concentrated their players towards his A side. Bang's about to get awful busy. The highest ACS and KPR controller in America's playoffs. A real standout player is about to have his hands very full. Will spray through. Sufat feels the burn. Wolves are milling about here over towards main now. Looking to take that ramp control, but look at Sen. They are going to get some players up ropes.
3 players potentially fire for Sen. Juicy going to cross. Second a bit too far, or John rather, with that Trailblazers. Elsis, does he have an opportunity to get up the rope? No, he's just feeling the danger, the pressure. Bang is going to have to at least get one here.
Oh, the timing!
Only 2, what a thought line!
Perfect setup, and Bang brings the house down.
Oh my god.
They really needed that.
The stun from Narrate was perfect, made it absolutely effortless for one of the best anchor defensive players in the game. Flash as well, picks on everybody.
They were trying to run through maple syrup wires. Do not recommend.
Spike down.
3rd round, where Wolves had intentions of going A. This time they commit and Sen have the full rotate, the full.
Oh my
lead
god,
on
we
this
got a
first
round.
time. They've actually been able to convert that though.
Did you see what Bang
Where
did?
they've been able to use
Mike?
that
No,
overwhelming
what did Bang
initiative
do?
utility to
know,
hold them
hopefully
at
it
a
shows a
choke
replay.
point when they're dropping out of heaven.
Hopefully it
Still
shows a
time out here
replay.
called for Sentinels. They obviously
Yeah,
want
or
to build off
did
that
they
very
already
important
do
round
replays?
5 win. And I think they're
Wasn't paying
Uh,
attention after he got like a cool 4K.
speed that should allow Sentinels to set up the traps just like that. Have a little bit of advance notice, providing they can
They
maintain
might show
that
it now
presence,
that
get
it's
some
on a.
information in those
Was it
mid
just
rounds.
this round?
When we do head back into
Yeah,
this
it was the
on
round that like just happened.
round 6. Wolves are
They might show it while this
away from
timeout's going.
4 different ultimates right now. So you have to imagine out of this send, they could be setting up a trap. If there's a fight from Wolves to get an orb over to Juicy, maybe get him that showstopper that center going to trigger some kind of fault line into a flash. Second swinging off that. Something that Sentinels are going to have to
I give you an
consider.
insta-bag, Liam.
Second struggling with these early encounters with Spring so far, Wyatt. Just a slower start for the Yoru.
Cool.
That's after being on an absolute heater run in the Americas playoffs.
You want me to give it back?
The second was an
I already
unbelievable
bagged
list there.
myself.
Oh, cool.
Early aftershock is going to allow Zekken to press up into main, specifically playing off of that dark cover too. So Wolves are going to have to invest some resources, at the very least this Prowler to regain space, but that's not enough to force Zekken away.
You got some rotten meat in here.
Hell
Make
yeah.
use of that to gain some space. Zekken
Damn.
eventually has to give up in main.
Enough resources committed, and that dark cover dropping, he knows he's in significantly more danger than Wolves going to.
Oh, that shit's
pivot
hot.
towards mid. YU has just been ensuring that no one from Sentinels has pushed too far on this A side. They want
Wait,
to go for the split.
Sentinels just gave up mid completely, bro? Bang is cooked.
For Sen, where Wolves are actually going to hit it.
Bang can sense here. He can sense something's a bit wrong, Wyatt.
Yo,
And
Bang
risking it.
needs to
He's
get
there.
the
God, I'm
fuck
so
out of
glad I
here.
don't have to put in all the door codes. That's so nice.
Given over by Sen. This is the position Bang was playing from the previous round. Is Juicy.
And yep. Who could have seen that one coming? Oh my god. My pick'ems are gonna be cooked.
Zekken and Zelsa's doubled up here. Trying to find a way back in, but that poison orb is
What's the
going to
next map?
deny
Lotus? Oh
more
no.
progress.
If we can't win on split, I'm worried.
Always hungry for more, wants to go for the pre-fire.
Dude, I'm so upset I
the
didn't
Sen
get this
economy
Twitch
isn't
drop.
Great, but neither is Wolves. They would love to carry all of these guns over. Juicy in
Liam,
that
have you seen
round
seen this
comes up
Twitch drop?
huge on the
MP5?
double satchel.
Oh yeah, the oil
John
rats
was
one.
not prepared for
Yeah.
him to go through elbow, through the molly that was thrown down.
Do we
on
have
the
any
ground.
gunpowder?
Those are the plays that Juicy
Yeah, we
will
should
come up with
somewhere.
because he is just so
would've s-
insanely
yeah, in gun
accurate
box.
with the satchels. He will commit so hard on those jumps. Sometimes going too far. There isn't the follow-up, but when he succeeds, it will outright win rounds for this Wolf squad.
And you can see Sentinels insisting on trying to take some control of the extremities. Into B main, Zekken pushed early in the round.
Sentinels are not too washed, all right? Just let them warm up, all right?
The Cypher from Wolves is not giving
It'll
it
be
to
fine.
Sentinels, playing very passive around their trip. And then Juicy with these
They're washed at
essentially heaven control.
split. I'm not gonna lie.
Chucky walls.
Their split is
That moment,
awful.
Bang felt like he needed to get out of dodge, back screens. There was so much pressure, so he just had the teleport out and was caught by the spam from Spring, who's at a cool 8-2 right now, 6 rounds into the game. He's been getting pivotal first bloods.
Listen, Autumn, it'll be fine.
Some nice multi-kills as well.
You just gotta believe.
Same as previously.
Do you believe?
After
I
shot
believe.
dark cover just to take that B main control initially. Zekken though's been moved to A.
The importance of this round for Sen
Yeah,
cannot
what are
be
these
understated.
tall-ass
This is their economy
hemp
on the
plants?
line. You've
Oh,
got
yeah,
some
they
will
changed the
probably
hemp
use
to
those things
visual.
At some point to win this
Shit.
You can like
can
actually
actually
see
see
it
'em
better.
now.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's like
Yo,
Christmas tree.
Zekken, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Why? You're not playing Jet.
Avery's got rated right now.
Okay, good kill.
Sliders on the side.
Oh, that could have been bad for. Oh my god, narrate. No way. Oh, it's cooked.
Oh, they're waiting for him. Juicy sat there and tells us down to a boombot. Okay.
Can the observers like stop spam like spazzing out? Can't tell what the fuck's going on.
Try and pull the wool over Wolves' eyes.
Airdrop
They're
over
looking
there.
for him.
Oh.
YU with the cam, that
Yeah,
has
let's
to
go
be
to
clear.
that. You see that
I have
base
no
right
meds.
there, Liam?
Yeah.
My med's not here.
Wolves like a double up, try to
I
face
dropped
this
you
elbow.
too.
On the angle, Bisufat taking a solo fight.
So that
Great.
base-
Okay.
But he says, "You're not
Last
coming to
night,
me?
what happened
I
was
guess I'm coming to you.
they stole our like stone quarry stuff.
Oh, good shit,
I got
Bang.
diesel and farm from it, and then also
People are taking missile.
Let's go back to missile.
Some
Must
confidence
win.
maybe
Well,
for
Are they
Sentinel.
like top right now?
Must
Oh my
win
God.
round.
I heard LR
Economy
shots.
was
So.
hanging in the balance. Imagine Wolves win that round war 2. They get to 7 already on split attack. Major deficit that Sen would have had to overcome. Zekin is just, wow. He's in disbelief.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that call because they're just playing fucking Rust, and I'm not trying to listen to Rust comms while I'm
What's else to say here?
trying to cheer on Sentinels here.
Boombot.
You can see Sen there. We're trying to flood back in again. That should be their forte with this comp. They have so many flashes to get out through the smokes, but Wolves have fantastic positioning to deny the players like John, who's pooling out of heaven.
Viper's pit towards mid. Sen have
Okay.
really given up this part of the map in the last couple of
We got
rounds.
Viper ult in mid with a Jut. Oh no, now they know the Judge is in mid. That's unfortunate.
Zelsa's having to play through that part of the map with the Judge. Bang has the gap in the poison on here, but Spring is very much aware
Oh.
of it. Damn, Tess strips off him.
Unfortunate.
Man, Spring is a menace right now.
But now a break in the action as Wolves look to concentrate over towards this A side of the map where it's really only John in attendance.
Yeah, currently just Jiggle peeking.
I saw it.
They're going to send out that flash, perhaps for additional info, but no, isn't going to do so. Just wants to play off Narrate, who's now jump spotting the
Whoa,
cross.
whoa, whoa, John. Calm down there,
Look at the
John.
spray.
Trying to like peek into 3 different people, bruh.
Okay, looks like that fault line does connect.
Okay, we got 3
Slows
towards
Wolves up further. Again, we're heading to the 30
3 towards A, but are they gonna expect them to beat? Nope.
The timing.
Oh no, they're both stunned.
Self-stun.
They've got to fight his way
Oh
out.
my god, they both got stunned.
Sees.
Oh wait, narrate,
Narrate.
narrate, pick up.
Double swing coming in, but
Let's go, narrate.
Fat stuck in screens.
Oh nah, this is huge, huge play from narrate.
Sen looking like they can carry 3 rifles out of the round. Bang won't give him more than that. Wolves, they bleed the clock a lot. 30-second mark, they go for it and they fizzle. as they
Nah,
try
that
and
was a
get out.
huge play from narrate. I can't lie.
3 players over to that A site in time. Juicy gets a lovely first kill onto Zekin. I think that was
Sorry
John
if I'm like
Ball
sipping in your
also
guys' ear. This
up.
coffee's hot.
Yeah, he does. That is so important.
I can't believe he
from John.
stunned himself
After
there.
getting self-stunned by the close-range Trailblazer.
Nah, that was a beautiful spray transfer from narrate. I can't lie.
That puts a Rolling Thunder online here for Sentinels. Now last round they had the Viper's Pit to take that mid control. This time, not an option.
Seconds actually picked up the Outlaw into this round.
Wait, I just realized I've been on the wrong thing. Oh my goodness, now it's all cooked.
Poison orb blooming in mid.
Let me, if I just switch that, we good?
This time it's actually Bang who's.
I think we're good. Also, I'm wearing a hat because my hair is all sorts of fucked up right now, so
He took it
deal
from
with
that
it.
Outlaw. Zelsa's back away into ropes. You can see Zekin now has found himself elsewhere. This is hot heavy stuff through mid and Juicy's out of
Ugh.
ring. Zelsa's down.
That was not
Double
pretty.
swing. That was excellent from Wolves.
Now I see a push here out of big main. But Spring is playing so passively.
What
so safe.
the?
Can't get a look at him. Instead, tries to sneak up.
Okay,
and has an
Bang.
off angle to play with now. He's into Ramen.
Oh!
Ooh, a little bit of damage. Why you
Okay,
got
good
the
kill,
ambitions
Bang.
to be fighting
All right,
out
they're
with
all
the
gonna be
classic
B.
brother. Wolves
Honestly,
are on the way to the B side.
I'd like to see
No
Bang
need
go
to
back
break
B
it.
main. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Other player going down. John concerned.
Oh, they're playing hard. Oh, the jump peek from Zekin.
Everything on the very low HP Sufat.
Scrappy round considering Wolves didn't really have a full
All right,
line
Bang's
work
got to
with.
get a kill here. Nope. Oh my, how did we fuck that up, bro? No.
Impossible clutch, no HP. Just the sheriff. The trade wasn't
How did we
fast
fuck
enough
that
from
up?
Sen. They cannot be losing that.
They really can't be losing that. How did we lose that?
With the sheriff, he proves that the town ain't big enough for the 2 of them. Or 3 in that case. Unbelievable. It's barely checked for.
Man, good
He
shots.
ate that outlaw shot earlier. One of the only players that actually had full armor. I think there were 2 for Wolves.
Yeah, that's a stand-up. That's a stand-up.
Even the little bicep flex. Did you see me in the gym earlier? No, that was Forsaken.
My husband just gasped and said foamy face. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you have got to call your timeout here. This is the second Sentinels timeout for the map. called in round number 10. Kaplan very adamantly trying to assert himself.
Man, how did Bang not clear hell though? Like that's
Should've been a 10 round, dead to
very
rights.
questionable.
It's that individual brilliance that really comes to shine on a stage like this one, Wyatt.
Sentinels are
Nobody could've
nervous.
seen that coming.
Wolves were doing a great
You
job
can
of
tell that they're
pulling them out,
nervous because they
but
aren't doing like their
again in that
proper
match, gets that trailing
clearing.
sprint, catches out YU, who's playing from sewer, then they get in 3v3, they trade things down. There's just no way they should lose that. There's
That is a
just
crazy
no
picture right
way.
there.
Sufa is on one at the moment, and this is just an aspect of Wolves. They are volatile, but when these players are hitting on the same day, they have shooters. They are so dangerous. But when things are going wrong, they're disjointed, they just look like a totally different team. You didn't know which one you're gonna get, but we got Wolves at their finest to open up this game.
Spring actually wants to challenge the smoke here.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Zekin on Raze would have been a better pick here.
Has to suspect that maybe the Ori's got tucked there in B main. We'll check back in on that story.
Okay, good delay.
Is going to keep Juicy at bay, but Bang still feels like he needs to give up.
They got Zekin tucked into B main, so now they'll know of any rotates throughout B. That allows them to play 3 towards A, but they're leaving mid wide open.
That was like 20 seconds left. Sen have typically had a great
And they've also left Juicy, or Wolves have left Juicy. Oh my god, why are, oh my god, why? How and why are we peeking that?
That severely reduces Sen's presence on A. Even John peels off from screens maybe to go back around, but it's a heaven fight brewing. Zelsus seems to know it.
Okay, Zelsus.
Pick there from Lysol that allows Zelsus to find his own too.
Okay, well he got the bomb. Good shot, Zekin.
Wins that fight, Wyatt.
Spring has been so dangerous towards B.
And do they know? Oh, now they're gonna know.
Cam cleared.
Okay, but now they're gonna go back A.
Here for Wolves, Sen have all pulled back to the B site.
A site is going to be completely open.
All right, 2v3 retake.
Has the showstopper active. That could
Oh,
be the crux
bro
of
fucked up his trip there.
position. He's pushing all the way through screens right now. He wants to take an early fight.
Oh, but Zekin's gonna clear him out. Okay. So we know one screens. Nice. Good double up. Okay, Zekin. All right, Zekin, we're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. But it's all good. John QT got it.
Gets him within a 2-round striking distance. Boy, they've had to fight tooth and nail for every single one of these rounds.
Zelsus is simply the hero of this round.
I don't know what the fuck Narrate was doing there, just standing out in the middle of... That was questionable. We're just standing out in the middle of ramp with a stinger. What are we doing? That was very questionable.
That's the only way back in, and he pulls it off.
Wow. Nah, fake fan. You see that guy? Where is tens? Bro, he's gone. He's retired. It's over. Let him go. He's a content creator now.
That showstopper to get into a site or even one away from the nightfall and then throw down that pit to close things out in the post.
It's interesting to see the meta change, especially compared to last year where like everybody was using Vandals. I feel like now everybody is using Phantoms. It is very interesting to see that. Oh, that's a free kill. Good shit, Zekin. Oh, John! That's unlucky. Whoa, how'd Lysor get back here? Nice, good shit. Good clear, good clear.
If Sufat can get this spike down, he's going to have the night.
All right, so we got a 3v4 retake.
To turn the tide, despite being at a man disadvantage right now for Wolves.
Wait, but we're not getting the bomb down on Wolves. What's going on here? What are they cooking?
They have slowed things down, not trying to commit to the plan at the moment.
Why are they slowing it down? They had a free open site. I guess they just didn't want to get like fully retaked. Oh, so now we're gonna go plant?
Okay, I think Sen still confirmed that the Wolves
yeah, I mean,
the rolling thunder. This could get ugly. YU on Raptor finds one, but
nice.
Instantly cancel from the shadows.
Yo, nobody cleared Juicy.
Bang's able to salvage now for the 1 versus 1.
No, bro. Like, how do we lose that, man? How did you not clear him?
They should be winning this round.
Genuinely, how did you not clear him, bro? You saw him in screens, bro. You guys just forget?
Less time when they actually have to get the spike down, where Sen can exploit that by flooding in, pressuring.
That's unlucky for John.
They just don't check that corner. They don't.
I don't know why we didn't check that corner at all.
I definitely think there's some overheating going on in the Sen camp now, and there's no more opportunities for Kaplan to intercede.
That looks like a bit of frustration coming out from Nere late in this half.
Attempt. Bang goes to take that 1 versus 1.
Look at the buy now from Sen, their last chance to get around on split defense. Only 4 to their name before the side swap.
And this time there's a lot more presence in Big Bang. Zekinen has to be running in the double swing, catches him off guard. Narrate peels off the line, doesn't want to handle it.
We're trying to make hero play, Zekin. Stop it.
Starting to have a little trouble. Let's get you some backups.
Zekin, you're tossing right now. I can't lie.
We're going to overwhelm Sen, who have been happy to fight for that space to find the opening pick. Love that decision from Wolves.
Bang is tentatively looking to retake this ropes position. And all of Sen are grouped
Why are we all grouped up mid? We're gonna all walk down mid?
Wolves are pretty diligently trying.
All right, Nere has a rifle, so I get why they left him back.
Some time for the flanking troop of Sentinels to wrap around.
Oh, they know though.
Better weapon.
Yeah.
Stingers are not going to hit hard enough at that range. Now the Nightfall over to the B site. Nobody here for Sen. They've all peeled off. There's more on the.
Oh, that's so troll.
Sees it all. Paranoia comes in but only catches onto the Cypher.
Oh, it's cooked. Yeah, nah, it's cooked. Narrate, good luck, brother.
Narrate just had to jump into the pit. No other choice for it.
Okay. My fault, gang.
Viper out of the way. Now Narrate can heal back up, but Juicy's waiting for him.
All right, he just, I don't know what he's doing there.
Half here, Wolves introducing Sen to that Chinese Valorant in the most brutal way possible.
They are being outshot. The mechanics right now are just simply better for Wolves. Spring, dominant. Juicy's entry is incredible.
Right,
that was an overheat from Zekin, I can't lie. 5 and 10, yikers. That's unlucky on the flank that they double cleared it. They must have had a feeling because Sen didn't. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna listen to this music. They must have had a feeling because Sentinels are usually a fast team to like retake. Or at least something. And I don't think they used anything for retake on that. I don't even think Narrate did anything for a retake. I don't know if he had anything for retake, but that's just unlucky, to be honest. All right, we got a minute. We got a minute before things happen here. Trying to think, like, what can I do in a minute? What do we got? I don't really have anything. I guess now would be a good time to tell you guys, I got a new video coming out today. Later on today, probably about... It'll probably come out, like, soon after this game is over, probably, depending on if we get 2-0'd or not. If we get 2-0'd, it'll be out much later. If it'll be out around, like, right now it's 10:45 for me. It'll probably be out around, like, 12 or 1 my time. But outside of that, I think oh, what's going on here?
How much damage you're able to get out of each credit that you spend.
Okay, they're talking.
Again, between 50 and 70 is really, really good. Seofat definitely getting bang for his buck with that.
That's a weird name, I'm not gonna lie. Seofat?
A peak for him.
I hope I'm saying that right.
Just really weren't many situations at all where Wolves were having to go for big buys, having to eco. Their economy was stable throughout that entire half.
The number 3 seed from China, who honestly, in a world where EDG doesn't have a generational crash out in their sort of domestic playoffs, and not even here, are absolutely handling Sentinels here on Split. Holding them to only 4 defense side rounds, 2 timeouts already blown by Sen, frustration already bubbling to the surface.
All right, we're getting
for this
back
North
into
American
it.
Squad.
Coming into this game, you're acknowledging the peaks and dips that Wolves had. The fact that they 2-0 Billy to qualify.
Can y'all
but then
can hear
2-0
this,
3
right?
Billy in the lower final.
Just checking.
This team, when they're hitting though, like they are today.
Okay, no, we're good.
Individually are so sick. I mean, Juicy, Sufan, Spring.
All right, let's hope Sentinel's attack can go a bit better here.
Our duels are just going the way of Wolves right now. Send it to wake up.
Okay.
Lysol gets first contact here at B. This is going to draw Seofat over towards that side of the map through spawn, but set up
Okay.
from committed.
My ear itches.
Waiting right now to just play off of this fault line. Dark cover is going to get thrown down B main by Lysar over there on B, who's stacked up with Sufan.
What are they trying to do here?
Information onto Bang.
Like, are they trying to go ropes?
Just slowly taking their time, posturing up. It's looking like an oncoming B split.
Yeah, they are.
That smoke indicates potential ropes control, but Sen do not have the players on that A side of the map. Definitely going to see them pivot here.
Oh, this is dangerous, bro. Wolves read this like a book, I can't lie. Yeah, they read this like a book.
There's a way for Zekin to really get past that, but Sufat tries.
Nice, Zekin. Good timing. Nice. Good timings.
Sentinels have been able to clear Wolves.
All good. We can take a trade.
Player advantage now. Spike to go down.
Let's see what Spring can do.
Real question is what Spring does here.
Peers down ropes, doesn't see anything. YU decides this is the time to activate from the defender side spawn.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's down on the right. Has a flash to work with. Let's it go. It's a matter of playing time.
This is sketch. This is so sketch.
Needed to happen.
Oh my god, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Ring around the Rosie, folks, but now we're going to see them clash.
Nice! The right click for the win, bro. Gotta love that Sentinel's right click. Hashtag buy the Sen bundle.
Desperately for Sen to get back into this game. Get things started.
I'm gonna be honest though, I have not bought a single VCT bundle so far this year. I'm waiting to see who wins champs and then I'll just buy that one, I think. Kind of as like a memento, you know? Because like last year I have EDGs and then, you know, buy whoever wins champs this year and then just kind of continue down that road.
Phantom for John.
Even though I don't really play Valorant that much anymore.
5 classic save here for the Wolves team, so Sen shouldn't be, you know,
okay, we're shifting towards A.
Here, ideally.
Trying to get those orbs into Zekin's hands though. Get those dimensional drifts rolling early.
What is this from
the name of the game when you're running Yoru? That has been
from the Cypher.
Most relevant meta alts.
This is kind of a crazy setup here.
Laborious, but the cam is cleared. Sentinels crossing.
Okay, somehow he managed to get out with his life.
Spraying through the smoke, Zekin, much to his chagrin, takes him
down. Oh no, he's cooked.
He's able to get
oh, he's so cooked. No way he actually got out of that.
A lot of util drawn out.
Good little combo. Is close to getting one.
Oh, Zelsis. What is this rat?
Slow getting into this site, and he's calling
I want Zelsis to get this kill, please. Thank you. Thank you, Zelsis. Good shit. All right, now we can comfortably go B. Nice. Nice. Good weight.
We'll dispatch them. Just YU now.
All right, Zekin. Overheat. Overheat, Zekin.
Richly clean anti-eco for Sen gets the 6.
And it gets Zekin just one orb away from the dimensional drift, so they can play to that as a win con now on this bonus. Give Wolves a taste of their own medicine for how they were able to open the game.
I don't know how Zekin was able to get out of that one.
Bonus round win here should effectively tie things up.
This was a good delay. Just wait for them to come swinging out the smoke.
Nice pivot there from Sen. That big control smoke to ropes and then face Wolves as they try and push out.
That was a very good delay.
That moment where we're going to be seeing a lot of on this attack side, which is just an infinite amount of flashes to pop out of these smokes as a team from Sen.
Bonus hit for Sen. See Zekin with a stinger in hand.
Okay. Okay, we know one's rope for sure.
Wolves have a player in ropes, one just entering that part of the map. Sufat looks to re-clear.
Sufat's actually swinging out. Does have to back away. Does have to give that space up. Sen are getting very active right now in heaven. A lot of
Okay, now we're all kind of stuck heaven. Oh my Zelsis, brother, wake up. Wake up, brother. Wake up. You're not awake. John QT's awake. Wake up, brother. Okay. No, that's all. That's all he needed. I'm not gonna lie. That's all he needed right there. 2v3.
With these rifles, this full buy for Wolves. Have to untangle
Oh,
this
good peek.
round.
Good peek, narrate.
Unfortunately, this round is displaying
Nice.
a major issue for Wolves.
Good shit, narrate.
On this map. They'll get in positions
What'd I
to
tell you,
start,
Autumn?
but
They
those
just need to
two
wake up.
isolated duels, things will get a
What
little
did I
disconnected.
tell you?
You had two
What
players
did I
on site
say?
in that smoke, but they didn't pop out at the same
They
time.
just
The
needed to
screens were
wake up,
swinging
bro.
open in heaven. He just
Except for
goes
Zelsis, he's
down
still
on his
asleep.
own in this moment to John. There are two players to his right, but there's no one to swing out to help because it's just not coordinated on that timing. And this is going to get Sen an opportunity to tie the game 8-8. This is really my worry for Wolves coming into this match.
Did they switch their assistant coach? He looks so different than the last time I saw him. Oh, good pick, Zekin. Holy. Oh, Spring, you're cooked. Yep.
Narrate guarantees that easy kill. 3 players with Sheriffs is all that Wolves have to their name.
Nice. Nice. Good eco, bro. We're about to be tied up. Unless some crazy shit happens, but
Unlikely that Wolves will be able to get
I doubt
any
it.
damage off some, I don't know, maybe 1 kill if Sufak can get a nice little jiggle peek here, but this is going to put Sen ahead by a significant margin.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, Blessing. I don't really add strangers on my Discord account. Hate to say it. But you're welcome to hang out in the stream, chill out, you know, watch the game with me. I would appreciate your presence. And yeah, you know, maybe if we strike up a conversation a little bit, who knows, maybe then. But not really just coming into my chat and asking me to add you on Discord. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy.
Zel's fallen weapon, presumably.
One of the 20 flashes they have to take a peek.
Yeah, I mean, Wolves are not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that foul line. Just to set a crossing, making sure no one can peer in. Lysor never had an opportunity to take a fight, but he will be allowed to walk away with this rifle.
All right, we're tied up. Let's go.
Sen City have evened up this game, folks. On a run after winning the pistol in the second half. And Wolves starting to whimper a little in that round.
And Sen have more than a real opportunity to extend this run to 5 rounds straight.
All right, Wolves using. Is this their second timeout?
Called by Wolves. A pivotal round in the game. This is 3 round coming up where Sen can outright win.
Okay, thanks for showing me his crosshair.
Drift. Wolves have nothing to use in the ult
A little weird.
outside of a neural theft, and obviously that is a one-sided
Man,
match.
everybody is using the dot.
Let's get this shit. The Bishop of Sen City. Yeah, more about
Wolves are going to need to tighten up their floods right now. They're going to have to be able to absorb this Sentinel's utility.
Oh no,
coming
this is
into
their
the
first
site.
time out. Okay.
Non-stop Players anchoring. There's too much. There's too much initiator util. There are too many flashes to play around. The ults are going to be too much to play around. They're going to need to find a way to absorb all of that, not go down, and then tighten up those timings when they're going to try to flood back in after the fact.
really volatile attack side from Wolves, but it was enough to catch Sen off guard on multiple occasions. On this side of the map, though,
Not gonna lie, chat. I kind of want to open my window a little bit. Hold
a
on.
little bit disjointed, a little less comfortable. Now, though, they're going to buy coming back in. 4 rounds in a row given over to Sentinels, and an even game for us as we head into round number 17.
Got a nice little breeze going on.
Sentinels have the spike over towards that.
Take advantage of that real quick. It's been raining here like non-stop for the past like 2 weeks.
They have Zekin and Zelsis that duo working mid.
So even though it's kind of like a warm breeze, it's still a breeze.
Who's next?
Plus, you know,
Zek's been eating those orbs.
the fresh morning air. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, so they see that only one's on B. He's pushed off.
He's going back into
Oh.
second. This is mental.
Bone thrown out.
We're immediately going back
Why
in. This is brave. Okay, yeah.
No escape.
Yeah, that was really brave. I'm not gonna lie.
Bail him out. He gives himself up as well. This is the rifle round for Wolves. And they're at such a massive disadvantage already.
Are we already gonna go save?
Disjointed.
It looks like we're gonna go save already.
Not operating as a full team in that moment. YU makes too reckless of a decision trying to get back in there. He's going to get overwhelmed and does. You know, at best, maybe goes 1 for 1. And then Spring feels like he needs to come in to help, but no one else is.
Yeah,
on
we're
the
already
team.
going-
Just
we're
yet,
already
they're
going
trying
for a
to put it
save.
over mostly from that A side, not close to assist. Pretty devastating. At least for Wolves with this save, they'll have an opportunity for redemption on this next round. Not a blowout, not going to have to eco, not allow Sen to get to 10 with ease. But they are truly in the danger zone. They are still staring down the barrel of that Rolling Thunder from the raid, and now John has the Seekers. Just a streamline of ultimates from Sen to get advantages in all.
See, I'm
of these
telling y'all, bro.
rounds.
Sentinels just need to wake up, bro.
Send that
They
such
just
a
need to wake up.
cost-effective round win where they just
Look at that, 5 rounds in a row.
They realize that YU is still on that.
I better
big
knock
side.
on
They
wood
set a
real quick.
full line up for Zek in a fight, and YU
Alright.
decides
We're
he
good.
wants to double
We're
back.
chilling.
But now that animated-looking Wolf squad really just buoyed forward by that momentum from some of their individual plays have gone quiet, have gone off the boil. What can they manufacture here? Still a buy for them in fairness. 2 half armors, but reasonable arsenal, all things considered.
Sen posted up right now for that ramp take. As you can see, Nere ready with the fault line.
Oh,
Just
good
spam through.
spam.
Juicy here. The only player occupying heaven right now. That TP sound cue for him just makes him uncomfortable, forces him down. Spring will
Oh,
be
he's
there
stuck.
on top of-
The aftershock.
Oh, he actually dodged it. Lysor managed to spam out Bang.
Juicy is a wild player.
And managed to spray through the walls from both teams. Live by the sword, Bang, die by the sword as well.
Sen are going for the noise cut right now. And you still just have, it's this duo, Zelsis and Zekin, who are working the map together on so many of these rounds.
Oh, they're gonna try and
contact
crunch
up, take
ropes.
this space.
Oh, this is good. This is such a good call.
Oh, wait, the timing?
Wait.
He's turned!
Nice!
Brings him up. YU the sole player over the B side of the map, and this is going to get a bit hairy for him. Does he choose to try and fight?
YU is kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's gonna have to hold out as best as he can. Yeah. Let's go. What a good call from John QT. The collapse into rope. That is such a good call.
It wasn't a spot for him in Pacific.
Man, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've watched some like professional Valorant. So like,
Years to get this opportunity.
it's been also a really long time since I've played some Valorant. I can't lie. Like nowadays, I'm just I'm an unrated swift play demon. But like,
But already the
I haven't
time's
played
just
hardly
dropped
any comp.
So low for them.
They're giving it up.
Damage doesn't even matter. Look at the state of Sen's economy.
Oh,
Multiple
how'd
players
Zelsis get
on
back there?
8K.
And honestly, this run of rounds, devastating. That is 6 rounds in a row for Sentinels. Now starting to put the timer on Wolves, threatening to close the game out. With the 2-gun save, though, they can definitely distribute enough around to keep themselves well armed. But there's a Rolling Thunder still waiting in the wings for Sen to make use of. And yeah, can see it now. They've shaken those jitters off.
These late anchor attempts just continue to get overwhelmed.
Oh wow, wait, no way John QT actually saw 2.
Glimpse of them through that wall, and Bang is
Oh no, Bang spammed him off of the minimap spot. Okay, I get it now.
Almost had the
You guys can't see the minimap because my webcam is covering it, but
Wolves calling their second timeout now. Of the
also,
day.
when did Zelsis shave his
Gotten
head?
out of hand. 6-round run for Sen on this side.
Excuse me, sorry.
I can definitely feel like we're starting to get to the most important round of the game here in round number 19. When we jump back in, Wolves will have been able to buy up.
We got another Wolves timeout already.
Honestly, a lot of those big ultimates are just around the corner for them, but they want to be able to make use of them when they're in a good position
Let
economically.
me
and
reply
this
to a text message real quick.
would be one of those opportunities. Elsewhere, narrators just run away with the game on an individual level now. He's sitting on that breach ultimate. Those hard sight hits already. Wolves have struggled with the pace that Sen have come at them with on this attack side. That's going to make it even harder.
There's Nereid's clutch back on the pistol round, that is. gotten them in this position. That's what kicked it off. Wolves yet to do anything highly proactive early in these rounds. Not really taking the fight to Sin too aggro. It's a little too much anchoring attempt against this comp from Sin that is too overwhelming on the execs. Feels like they gotta play for something aggro early, take some space, find some picks, or tighten up those floods, play for that as a win con, especially if they're able to get this Nightfall somewhere for Sufat.
Full armor for Wolves. A very respectable buy, all things considered. Maybe a little neutral light, but that is fine.
They have actually
Okay, they're playing completely off-site right now.
What is Spring? Hoping to just get a spam kill from.
What the fuck is Spring doing, bruh?
Oh, desperate from Spring to try and get something done.
He's on his own. We talked about this.
Yeah, I don't know what Spring is doing there. They looking like Sentinels right now. Oh my. I hate the shorty. I hate it so much. The shorty is disgusting. Wait, John QT actually gets a spam.
Can he find it safely? They're on a clock. 2 players left here for Wolves. Losing this round.
Will John QT win this? Nice. Yeah.
Juicy serves it up. Sufat has to walk away now.
Yeah, Sufat can't really do much here. He's cooked.
There's no stopping the Sen economy.
He's like hard stuck. Okay.
Sufat will do what he can.
Yeah. Oh no, Zelsis.
I'm sure.
That's unfortunate.
3 rounds in the lead, and we're out of our seats once more.
It looked like
What'd I tell you, bro? Sentinels just need to wake up.
They were just playing off of a kill trip. They give up the site, allow the stack on A. So if Sen do hit A, they've got 3 players there ready to go. And then, when necessary, we'll move over, pivot into a flood, or just go for a full retake. Either one would have been highly recommended over that disjointed effort.
Not gonna lie, this makes me want to play Valorant, but then when I actually hop on Valorant, I know it goes nothing like this. And it hurts my soul.
And a slow start here for Sentinels. They do have Bang pushed up in the B main, though.
Well, we got a one-way on B main.
Very passive on this side of the map. So last round,
Still doing this like kill trip, which is very interesting because I don't think Sentinels really play back at that area.
We all know how that went.
That's like a ranked type of trip. I know because I do that trip. How is he blind, bro? That flash wasn't even on his screen.
And there's a Nightfall. Gonna reveal his location.
This Prowler fully spotting him out. Spring is steadfast right now.
They're trying to do a B split, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Can he actually catch the timing right now?
Oh no, that was a bomb too.
Just gets the spike, gets out, but he knows he's going to be pursued. YU from the low ground's not able to win it out, and here's a showstopper from Juicy.
Oh.
Where does this one go?
Where is he shooting the showstopper, bruh? Oh wait, Zekken's breaking ankles right now, I can't lie.
Spring right now trying to get back in. That distraction from the showstopper was enough for Sufat to get them that man advantage. 25 seconds right now. The spike is down in the site. Sentinels have to fully commit. This is the best opportunity Wolves have
Oh wait,
had.
the bomb's down. Oh no. Oh, this is the one round they lose. Fuck. How did bomb get dropped there? Who died? 50-50, unfortunate. How did the bomb drop right there? Who had bomb? It was John, and then Bang picked it up, and I guess Bang died mid-sight.
They can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief, but they were finally able to get on the board here. Finally able to make some adjustments. Spring biding his time in vents.
That's crazy. That's so unfortunate that Bang died mid-sight.
And then they do flood back into the site. They are playing together. Juicy gets that great showstopper. He didn't actually get a kill, but he was a hell of a distraction for the anchors.
Hey, yo, Zelsis.
Those players that
What you doing, buddy?
The advantage. Wolves are back in the game, but Sen still have too much cash.
Sees here, Bang.
Okay.
Has the TP away from it. It was a fault line that directly connected with Juicy, but his team's util bailed him out.
Again, I like this from Wolves out of that previous timeout. It was called by Coach Fade. They're stacking up towards A, allowing
Yeah,
A
I don't-
to played for passive kill trips. If Sen do go towards this,
I don't know if
side, we're running into
Sentinels-
so many players.
Sentinels definitely don't read that there's 3 here, which is quite unfortunate.
Control of the A side, but up mid they're starting to poke and prod.
Second did teleport away to meet up with the rest of the pack. The entire Sen team are about to be in mid right now. Spring could be in some danger here. He's tucked in a corner. He can't get out to the left side. Now could with the dark cover placed.
Gonna let them cross mid. Mostly undetected. See, Wolves now starting to forge ahead for a bit of information. That re-clear of B as main was too early.
Yeah, that was some false info. Wait, I mean, they do still have 3 players here, though. Actually, Wolves, they had not departed from this site.
The cam's there as well. Why you like
Ooh, that's a good kill trip. Because Zekin's probably going to walk into it. Oh. Okay, they got a read on Zekin. They had the read on Zekin. Oh, this is so cooked for Sentinels. Nah. Yeah, they had the read on Zekin, and that's quite unfortunate. Zekin probably could have done something there if he didn't just get immediately stunned and immediately swung. Alright, now it's looking scary, guys. Now it's looking scary. It's 10-11. Wait, was that narrate stun? Wait. That was actually narrate stun. What the fuck, narrate?
Timing from Spring. The past 2 rounds, he is getting involved on this defensive half after being just going cold for that early Sen run.
What were they trying to do? Mask the TP sound?
Round in the game, both teams with full buys.
And the Sentinels' economy is actually being depleted at this point. At one point, having 3 players with 8+ K.
Oh, this is scary. This is so scary. Oh, Bang is cooked. Oh, he TP'd out.
Great little combo again.
The reaction from Bang was so
Guys,
fast there.
leave.
Alright, pressure
Leave.
on the
No,
backside
bro.
has to
Why are
go
we
off.
walking into it?
Fault line doesn't quite hit him. Life's not trying to catch him.
Oh, thank God.
What a whiff. Here, though, the control
Oh,
from
but
Screens
Spring.
is
Oh,
going.
no.
Out in the open.
Oh, no, it's so
Trying to find
cooked.
Juicy, the
Oh,
release, and now they've evened up the odds. Why you
2v2.
tentative about playing from rafters?
Oh, John QT's stuck, though. He's stuck in main.
That neural theft getting some serious value for a Wolves game.
Walk out,
So
John.
down right now.
John, you gotta walk out. Oh, good peek from Zelsis. Good shit, good shit.
1 versus 2, Sentinels are going to get to match point. We saw Bang win a clutch in this exact same situation in that first half. Can Wyatt
This is
do the
scary.
same?
He's going natty. None of that side for Util is here on A.
30
Nothing but that
seconds
raw
left.
gun skill. Instead of trying to draw him out.
Oh, they really are trying to draw him out. Oh my God, he knows though, I think. Yeah.
You has been ever so patient. John sticks it for real though.
Planted.
Now Zelsis and John grouped up here. Looks like Zelsis should be watching this line.
Nice, Zelsis. Good shit. Oh my God, that had me worried. I'm not gonna lie, that had me worried because I'm pretty sure Zelsis was at like half HP.
John and Zelsis just watching each other's backs, trying to bait out that swing. Love the way they play that. It was looking so good for Wolves when they had that double face coming from screens.
Good double kill from John QT, I can't lie. And what a whiff on Lysor. If Lysor got like 2 there, the round would have looked so much different.
When necessary. Wolves are in the right place at the right time again, but Sen come out on top. Match point, opportunity to steal away Wolves' pick.
And a dimensional drift to start the round for second, but Spring's already
Whoa.
found something. Zelsis straight down mid.
How did Spring get that kill?
Finally gets in the back of the site. There's no trip here to stop Zekin though, so Sen have this big control.
Oh, what a
Crowd
molly.
going out once again, Bang has to TP away. And it's narrate with the spike in
Oh, I don't know how I feel about this from
They've gotta be
Bang.
concerned about this heaven control. Wolves have 3 players up there, and the Seekers
Oh,
are gonna confirm this
whoa.
largely.
John wants to go for the reflank. The mid is actually
Oh,
tripped
but
right
it's
now.
tripped,
That one-way
bro.
check
He's gonna
is
get
still up.
cooked.
One-way unbreakable rather is still up there, so he's going to have to deal with that.
Okay.
Ah!
Boys in the judge.
Wait, he hit the clone.
Gate crash now to a safer position. Bang is still on the side. Second runs into Lice.
John is coming on the flank, but second is going off.
Just John now.
They know he should be here. He had to break the trip.
The timing. John's going to commit to the site. Spring down through the smoke. Too fat on the other side of the dark cover. John very, very low, but he's buying
So
time.
he got it to half. There's no
Another
way.
tap.
There's just
No! What was that round, bro? What was the round?
Half. And those are John can only give him a tickle of the avian variety. Just throws a flash in and that's all he can muster.
He's been the IGL team leader and clutch.
Oh my god, that was a crazy round. Oh wow, that's how he got the kill. I can't believe he shot the clone there. That is crazy that he shot the clone.
To get back in, and the fact that mid was stripped, John just couldn't actually accelerate to help these guys. Second almost came up with that multi-kill.
And now it's awkward for Sens. 2 stingers to their name.
And now that we've just gotten
Oh
into
no,
this
we might be going overtime, boys. We might be going overtime.
Wrangling this game back. Multiple stingers for Sen.
But a couple Guardians for Wolves. Neither team are comfortable economically.
Wolves are a couple orbs away here from critical ultimates. Nightfall, Showstopper. Only requiring 1 each.
Do they dare push up for that? There's no way. Why are you anchored on the site? We'll have Juicy on rafters early.
Okay, they have a 3-2 setup again, leaving mid open for the trip.
Trip cleared. Clone gonna eat it up.
Okay.
How do you respond to the defenders?
They're speeding up. Wait, no, never mind. I lied. I thought they were speeding up towards B main, but no, they're not. They're just gonna
be a teleport to get info in A main and a cancel. But
wait.
It's false info.
A bit far back, as is Zelsis.
Wait. Wait, this might be a great fake of all time. This might be the greatest fake of all time. Wait, this might be the greatest fake of all time, but they're already rotating. They read the read. Yo, I should be a caster, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is so scary for Zekken. Oh! Let's go, Zekken! Nice! Good clear! Wait. Wait, no! Narrate! Stop stunning Zekken! But it's all good, we got the first map, let's go! Good shit, Sen.
Wolves on an unreal run to open this game on attack, going up 8-4. Multiple.
Wait, that's actually a fire Sentinels jersey, I can't lie. The like hockey type. That's fire.
Do not go anywhere. This series promises to be electric. Nice, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, boys! Nice, Sean!
Who is that with the pink hair?
Smiles at me, bro. Win this shit. Got mine, and that's what matters.
This, bro.
Who is that with the pink hair? I gotta know who that player is now. I feel like that's so funny. I love Zelsis, bro. He's such a troll, but it's so funny. Now we have to wait like 30 minutes for the next match. This is the downside of watch partying Valorant. I'm trying to think like what, I don't even know like what we could do. My pick'ems are cooked though, I can't lie. I had Team Heretics going 2-0 throughout what is this, Swiss stage? And they lost yesterday, so that's just great. And then I also had, I think I had Team Liquid winning. No, surely not. I don't think I had Team Liquid winning. Here, hold on. Let's go check the other. Let's go check the. Let's go check this. Okay, so yeah, I had Team Heretics winning this, and it already lost. I'm pretty sure I had Billy winning this, so that's okay. And then I had Sentinels winning this one, so we'll see how that one goes. And then I think I have Gen G winning this one, I'm not gonna lie. But I could see MIBR winning it. I don't think I'm gonna be watching this game. Hold on, wait, what? This is messed up. Because Billy played yesterday. Yeah, this is messed up. But yeah, low key, my pick'ems are cooked. What's this notification? Bam! Oh, there's Twitch drops. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me update my title, bro. What? I didn't know that there was Twitch drop. Actually, I don't think I'm able to give out drops on this. I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't know that there was Twitch drops for this. Okay, let's look at the details here. Oh, it's just that one. Oh, that's literally it. Yeah, I don't think I'm eligible. Sorry, guys. If you want the Twitch drop, just go to the Valorant official channel. Trust. Best way to do it. The thing I hate about Twitch is that I actually have to like keep this open so the stupid ad will go away. But it's okay because they don't really run that many ads. So. Summer Game Fest is still going on? I thought it was over. Maybe that was just PlayStation. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, my pick'ems are already kind of cooked. It's so sad to see, but looks like we may be back, maybe? Oh, hey, they did the signature thing. Cool.
Hello, everyone. Jen Lee here with Coach Kaplan. Now, Coach, that was a close game. I mean, thank God it didn't go overtime, right? Did anything surprise you from the
Kaplan looks so serious all the time.
Nothing surprised us, but some of the stuff that we anticipated, it's hard to find practice against. You know, they're from a different region, they play a different way, so I think executing some of the ideas we had proved harder than we wanted on defense, but we were all confident we'd bring it back on attack.
Right. Good luck on Lotus. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Sentinels really giving their fans in the arena something to cheer for. What a start from them. I am Youngster, I'm back here with Ender and Mel. It was
W
close.
cosplays.
It was very, very close, Mel. I think a lot closer than we anticipated.
I think a lot of people were not expecting it to be that close. I mean, not.
Zekin got
45 minutes ago,
MVP.
I was here on the desk saying, yeah, Sen's got this, absolutely, and it got extremely
I'm
close to the
surprised
point
by
where
that,
I
I'm
thought
not
they
gonna
were
lie.
lose the map.
I mean, honestly, the first half, like, they were getting crushed.
Yeah, first half was rough. First half was so rough.
Clutchness out of the Wolves players was looking incredibly good. It wasn't until the second.
Oh, hey, they got
half
Mel on the
that
desk. I didn't even notice
Harry
that.
had those few clutch rounds on the pistol and on the bonus that got things swinging back in their favor.
Yeah, and that brings us to our Verizon high-speed.
I also didn't realize Mel dyed her hair.
An incredible 4K at this point, and to even keep them in this map.
Yeah, and again, it's all set up with a narrate.
What was
So
that
before players
camera?
run out, there's a flash from John QT, then the stun from narrate,
That is a
and then
crazy
just
stun.
the
Wait,
lines
I didn't
of
realize
up.
all
I mean,
four of
the
them.
Sentinels team play at
Oh,
its
that
finest.
must have been what Omega was talking about. Oh, I wasn't here for this. I was making coffee. What a W stun, though. That's crazy. Oh, that was their first win. He low-key almost whiffed it, though.
On the other side for Lysor as well, because he was playing in that position a lot in the second half. Thanks, Celsius, for that. But Mel, Lysor, two crucial rounds, maybe whiffing a little bit, maybe the pressure.
Is that
on stage,
Lysor?
maybe could have made the difference.
Who has
And
the
then
pink hair?
difference in between those positions, like you said, played the exact same position, but the difference could not be more staggeringly different. Like, there's one round where there's two sets of util, and there's one round he's just dry peeking. He has opportunity, but he can't capitalize.
And if that was the first time we've seen John QT play Sky on Sentinels, he hasn't done it for this team yet. Was that the plug-and-play that you expected when you saw the agent select?
To a certain extent,
This is his first time playing Sky on Sentinels?
Sky's actually even better in terms of the info.
Really?
I think that what
That's
we were
kinda
seeing a lot
crazy.
From John was more sort of set up for his teammates to go into sight with the flashes. There were a lot of rounds where Narrate was actually banking flashes.
Oh my
to
goodness.
around
Arcane,
him
thank you for the
off of
follow.
sun to go into the sights, and it was just so many of these 5-player hits that John just kept calling over and over to win on the exec game.
And I think that's a great read from him as an IGL, understanding the win conditions of their composition, because Wolves on their side, very slow game plan, very contacty.
Yeah.
Sentinels IGL, like John, completely understanding that they need to have very tight executes, and the ult is
So my headphones are not working and I can't hear you. Can you reply to me in chat?
Winning factor for Sentinels, because in that second half, they're down 8-4. It's
I'm not gonna lie to
for
you.
them, right? But winning pistol, winning the bonus, that sets them up to get their ults online first. And then, because they start winning these rounds with their ultimate so quickly on the 5-player exec.
That's a bit weird. I've never had that happen before.
Where the Fade and the Rays from Wolves are saving on those players, not getting their ults online. It wasn't until round 21 that they had a Fade or Rays ult. They win that one and make it close.
Yeah, as we move on to the next map of Pearl, this is where our questions go towards the side of Narae. What is he going to play? Not Pearl, sorry, I trolled. Lotus even.
Lotus, there we go.
I wish it was Pearl. It would have been fun between these two teams. But for Lotus, what does Narae do here? You know, Sky, probably not. Probably not, right, Mel?
Yeah, and I think that's something from Wolves' perspective, it's kind of hard to prep for. I mean, already the first match that you're playing at Masters Toronto, you're already going in blind considering the map pool changes and the patch changes, but especially when you're dealing with a team like Sentinels where several players in the team can play Initiator, it's very
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, because
honestly, I'm expecting
your account is very suspicious. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm
plug and play. Sky is a split map.
I'm a bit too cautious for my own liking, so I apologize, but thank you for the follow. I hope I'm making a heart, but thank you for the follow.
Hello everyone, Jen Lee here with Coach Fade. Now Fade, split did not go your way, but the potential was definitely there. So what do you think you guys need to do on Lotus to take it to map 3?
I think we have to clean up some nerves in our own team, and we had a lot of miscommunication earlier during the second half, especially.
Okay.
So once we get that sorted, I think we will be fine on second map and third map.
All right.
Thank you, and good luck on Lotus.
I feel like a lot of people say the exact same thing, but
nerves that he was talking about. But that IGL, Sufa, I didn't think he was nervous at all. He was hitting his shots. The Fade didn't look too bad. Right, it happened, almost happened twice as well. But Mel, he usually plays the Tejo here on Lotus. What do you think he's going to play this time?
I'm curious to know as well, because I'm not really sure. Because I think a lot of it to go.
Whoa, what's going on? Why do we have an earthquake? What was that? That was weird. Somebody bumped the camera.
10-2. Honestly. They had a lot of advantages, and Sentinels as well on the defense. Historically, they op a lot on the defense on split, and notably, this is the first time I've really seen them not bring it out, and that is a very intentional choice. And Kaplan even touched on it, saying, "I think some of our defense game plans
not the toss spam."
So a lot of it, I feel like, does come down to Wolves. Can you capitalize on the mistakes and the flaws in their game plan? Can you pull up? Can you actually meet the pressure? And I think the nerves is a big part of that.
And especially looking at Lotus, a map that's all about these sort of opening skirmishes, fights for rubble, fight for sand control. Both these teams love to show a lot of utility early on in rounds. It's going to be looking at guys like Zek, it's going to be looking at guys like Juicy to find those opening kills to get the advantage for their team.
We are just moments away from Agent Select. Sufa here, you can see him giving his team a bit of a pep talk. He's definitely being one of the more animated one, carrying them through the emotions, through the vibes, going toe to toe against.
Oh, that's Sufat. Oh,
very impressive. I definitely want to see what they're gonna do moving.
That makes a lot more sense.
Move on to Lotus.
Yeah, the atmosphere on stage has been great.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Sentinels are doing some trolling. They're doing some crowd work. They're having fun up there.
I mean,
why do we have 3 people on Clove?
Oh, I love this comp, and you too.
Interesting.
Just a little bit. The Fade, the double controller. I think this is very much. We might see a very similar game style as to the first map, where they play very slow and very contacting, and that makes me a little bit worried again.
Looks like Wolves are going pretty much the exact same comp except for Killjoy instead of Cypher.
On the Viper. This time Zelsus going over to the Vise. So
Zelsus on the Vise, huh?
It will be the Fade in the hands of the air raids. This makes a little bit more sense in terms of roles, but we're still not seeing John return to the Senti of old.
When was the last time we saw him play Viper?
That's a great question.
I can answer that in just a moment, but on Lotus, he has played it like one time here and there. But like you said, not something that we see very often. But what about this Vice?
From Zelsus, I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think Zelsus could make a great Fade here, or not Fade, excuse me, a great Vice here. His anchoring has looked phenomenal as well, so nothing too crazy for me. I'm expecting greatness from him on the Vice.
Yeah, honestly, Vice with a double smoke to back it up is really hard to break through on the defensive side.
That is very true.
You're a Raze player and you're trying to dive into sight. There's no Yoru clone or anything like that to break away the wall easily. So this makes things a little bit more challenging for Wolves to deal with in the mid rounds of finding and dealing with the Vice util.
I think a big part here, what I'm looking at Sentinels, is if they're going to play against another contacty comp, I need to see them win these fights early.
Well, we've seen this comp many times in the past. I can't wait to see what Wolves are going to bring, because Uber and Wyatt, if they win this, they'll bring it to a map 3.
Frankly, I wouldn't have it any other way, Hinsu. A full round defensive part from Sen on Split sees them explode into winning the map. It was, for no good reason, a legendary clash between Sentinels and Wolves. And now heading over to Lotus, it looks like Wyatt Tejo's departure.
Lotus is going to be interesting because I haven't seen Sentinels play Lotus in such a long time. That
being that Sentinels are bringing in the Vice, which has been so popular on
I don't know how they're gonna do with the Vice, like meta change in a way.
Very refined.
Is that the Pope?
Has some pretty
What did I just see?
Over towards A that he just continues to play off of very well. You can already see he has his patented Archros over there in tree. Some little things that Wolves are definitely going to be or should be prepared for when they've been reviewing the Sen VODs. But yeah, the biggest departure for me is the fact that Zeken's Yoru was lethal on this map. Last we saw Sen against MIBR in Americas.
Okay, Wolves are on attack first half again.
I mean, a vintage Zeken agent as well.
Absolutely. No early rebel fight here for Sen. Very passively.
Okay, we're already creeping up. Oh, the Raze is stuck. Good wall.
Holds it down, peeking over towards the push to tree.
That was a good wall. Yep, we're shifting towards B. Oh, what a dink.
Wolves testing every avenue.
They are so spread out at the moment, but Lysor is just solo walked into B and is going to get the spike down. All right, cool. Spring with that Sheriff, getting some damage done through the dark cover, spamming away. Triple players stack up from Sen, trying to get.
Oh, we're flooding into broken.
Still alone right now.
Oh, John! Watch out, buddy. Okay, good trade.
Narrate a tap on the spike here. Door opening up.
Oh, good dink on. Yep.
Try and stop this retake, but
now it's kind of cooked for them.
Hard hitting. They spring out of the
yeah.
And out of luck.
Good retake, man. Good retake from Sentinels. Hold up, bro. I might be doubting.
Very disconnected.
I might have been doubting a little bit, bro, but my goats might still have it.
Position to take any further positioning.
Spring threw up a Viper wall that allowed the 3 Sen players to get into Baby Door for a 3v1 against Lysor to start that retake.
Yeah, unfortunately, just due to where all the players were and the
what a wall, what a flash. He doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't know what's going on.
After getting the spike down on B and C especially, they're just not able to do that because all of the Wolves players are spread across the map. They can only get back to B main and spam, and they're at a disadvantage. They're just never going to win that. Wolves are
Zeken's got an outlaw. I'm a bit scared.
He has the Bucky.
Maybe looking for a more of a close quarters context.
Wait, Juicy does have.
With a double satchel.
What was that lineup? That was kind of a crazy lineup.
Oh, Juicy! Well, has his wings clipped as he tries to cross that B site. Already big mound control. Bang pushing up. Has to be aware.
Wait, he missed his one way though. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of embarrassing.
Wolves there displaying for us why the Vice is just so effective on this map. They're going to need to be able to proc that wall so Juicy doesn't end up in situations like that. We know he's going to be double satcheling in deep, but if the rest of the team are cut off by the shear, he's going to get cooked every single time like we just saw.
Eyes towards Baby Door now for Wolves. Narrate.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, he got his. That's all that matters, really.
Sufat now needs to make a decision. They've got that stairs control on A, but he's still fancy B for a moment.
Nice. Good kill, Zelsis. I almost said Zeken. Actually, I'm pretty sure I said a combination of both, so good shit, Zelsis. Too many Zs, bro. We got 2 players with Zs.
And this, what looked like attempt to be the Stinger rush onto the B site was ultimately just denied by the Sentinel utility, and from there things have slowly collapsed.
Okay.
While you left alone.
And pop. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
Pretty clean fashion for Sen against the buy. So opportunity to get to 3 here now against Wolves early. get a nice little lead on their own map pick. I like what Kaplan said. It was interesting to hear. And then just on that map, the difference in play from the regions. We're not scrimming against teams like this. It was hard to get our own game plan online because we're just not used to what Wolves are doing.
Because Wolves made that force in round number 2. They've really got.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Zekin and Aspas, I think, are some of the most. What is this setup Zelsis is cooking? I've never seen this before in my life.
For Zekin as he pushes up and gets space on Rubble with the rest of the team. Wolves are triple faced on B, hoping that someone.
Does that tripwire go all the way down? Like, will it slow down sight and towards water?
Slow, hoping to collect some orbs. I mean, back in the meta of Lotus, when these comps pretty much ran for an entire year, the game was really ult orb dependent. Getting those showstoppers was of the utmost.
Do they know the wall? Oh, they. Okay, jump peek the wall.
Look at the sheer wall. Only about 6 to 7 seconds before they can circle back to see. That
Hold
does
on.
seem to be the
What's
plan,
everybody's
though.
arm? Oh no, Zelsis or Zekin can still get one shots
Fighting for
here
Rubble might
with that
be a dangerous
outlaw,
proposition for them, but Narrate is the one with the ghost.
especially because they're all broke.
Perhaps an easier target to knock down. Confirms that there's at least one player still here. Bang's going to have to play off of this fade positioning.
Just ready to send out the paranoia off.
Oh! Oh!
No way. There's just no way. That shouldn't be happening.
Bro, didn't he do this on Split too?
Now it's going to be on Zekin. A little bit awkward. Outlaw with a ton of targets
Okay.
to find. And Juicy trying to get across with a blast pack.
Okay, good kills.
Fall off the line now. Paint shells to follow up. Peaks with the classic. He's bought enough space though, at least for Sen to get the reinforcements.
Nice, good molly from John.
He's so far away right now. He's in B, having to go through big door. Spring is going to need to do even more work with his Sheriff. And it feels wrong that the ask is on him to do more in this round.
Sufat is here.
Oh.
Sentinel's now going to make this push up. Likely a double swing. John in second here on this line. Zelsis with his back to Spring's position.
Oh my goodness, Spring is a demon with this thing. Oh, thank God somebody put him down.
But up Spring comes Summer, and Sufat's about to make it hot and heavy.
Oh, 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 oh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, bro. Spring just carried them hard on that round. What just happened?
Impossible. How is that double setup from Sen towards Rubble dismantled? There's no util for Wolves to get out aside from using the wall to get forward. Sees what a
shot, bro.
Crosshair placement for Bang.
I mean, Zekin did his thing here, but Spring went crazy.
There's just no way.
3 1-taps?
And then after that, Spring, could you actually do some more for us? Could you get another kill?
Come on. Expertly in that moment. The Zekin's got no choice but to run at him.
Wow, look at this. Read on the economy from Spring. Outlaw, 5 one-shottable targets. Everyone from
Oh,
Sen
that's
Sen
scary.
that weapon over though. They know they need to play around it. 0 peaks.
Okay, Zelsis. Good patience.
Nice job getting all of the space towards
Good
Mount,
patience.
drawing a bit of attention from Sentinels, even procking the door. Zelsis wants to go for some spam in case they are actually trying to get into B main at the moment.
Down to the minute mark in the round. Still nothing drawn out by Sentinels. Nothing really for Spring to look at with this Outlaw.
And this is Sufa just on a
Okay, they know
solo
somebody's
effort.
playing water.
The attention here. He's doing everything. He's throwing prowlers. He's opening the door. He's getting the orb. And there are 3 players mostly drifted towards that area of the map. It's going to be an A re-clear again. Can Bang right
Oh, good peek, Bang.
Narrate never had to show himself there either. It was awkward, but Narrate last time they were here had only a ghost. This time they're armed to the teeth.
Oh, John almost got that kill.
The fight's definitely happening over towards Rubble. Send back up on it though. 25 seconds left in the round. Wolves have to make a decision.
Oh, they aren't. They're still too indecisive. They're going back towards Mound now.
This is scary.
2-1-1 with 15 seconds left. The round is just over.
They've got no duelists. They've got no entry on this side.
They can't even get past the thorns that are there.
Wait.
Now they're trying to get into B. This
Wait,
is
we're
bad.
going back to B?
7 seconds left and they're going to go for it. Snake bite on the ground. Lysol
Oh, he has to stick. Oh, wow. Brilliantly played.
What a bizarre round. And
Wow.
lead the clock a little too much.
The indecision
What a good
is their
defense
enemy
from
there.
Sentinels.
You have
And we got a
Sufa making
timeout
that
here, I'm pretty sure.
Tons of noise over towards C in the mid round.
Yeah, Wolves probably called
The full
timeout
session
here.
losing Juicy on this entry towards A. They just did not want to commit through the dark cover.
Zekit knew they had to commit too.
It's actually going to be an early timeout called right now by Coach Fade, and I am not mad
Yeah.
at that. We, in fact, saw at the end of Split.
I mean,
it
I
was
don't
his
blame him.
second timeout that got Wolves back in the game. That is when they started to put together some defensive rounds. He gave them the right adjustments to make.
We just take stock of things here, because that's a round that Wolves, they win a ridiculous round in round number 3. They come out with an outlaw. Sentinels are all half-armored, all regen shields. Right? They do not have the ability to tank one of those outlaw hits. And they just give Wolves nothing.
What do you guys think he's saying to them right now?
Safe, and it's eventually that swing on rubble that gets sent with.
Because, like, honestly, I don't even think Wolves are necessarily doing anything wrong right now. It's just Sentinels have, like, an iron-tight defense going on here. It's kind of crazy.
Out on A, you don't have a prowler that can go clear rubble to get on
It
to
reminds me of the old MIBR solo Skylark on Sunset, you know?
A deep pull, but true. I mean, accurate, but
using your initiator to try and sell a fake, though, a lot of that util can be really valuable to gain real
All right,
map
we're back in the
control.
game.
yeah, because then after Juicy goes down, they're like, we can't really get out of this boat, can we?
Are they gonna try and lean towards C, maybe?
They're never going to get on that side. Ugly stuff.
All right, what's the plan for Wolves out of this timeout? They're nearing many ultimates, so and expending some to win one of those prior rounds. So when we get to Wolves' full buy,
Oh, what is this flash going on from Zelsus? You guys can't see it, but he has it like pushed up onto C main. What is this up and down peak? What is going on here?
Knows that Wolves are obviously less cashed up this time around.
Wait, this is crazy.
And Juicy, man,
Oh.
he is clean with it. His Sheriff claims the first. Zelsus
Oh,
is
they know
seized.
he's stuck.
There's a window
Oh, they know
here.
he's
Pops the
stuck.
Razor Vine. They can't quite get purchased on him, and Sufat overextends. Spike loose. Lysor, though, is able to at least to salvage.
Okay.
Second's going to be here. Spray down's a bit wayward, and Lysor's gotten in onto the seaside now.
Do they know Lysor got
Do
in?
not get any value.
Who they got flanking? We got Bang on the flank.
Now not comfortable getting the spike down.
Do you
Just
play League of
yet.
Legends?
Has a
I
fair
do
amount of
not play
initiative
League of
to
Legends,
get back
to
in.
be
Bang is
honest.
on the phone
I'm not a big
right
League of
now.
Legends fan.
Will Wolves expect it?
YU checks for it, but can't beat Bang. Paranoia comes in. Lysor and Spring forced to just double up at the bottom of the seaside. Bang must
I have a lot of
have
friends that
stolen
play
the
League of Legends, but I can't get into it for the life of me. I don't know. I've tried.
bend.
Oh.
Spring just sees a head pop up. That's stunning stuff.
Okay, good flank from
Eventually
Bang.
taken down. It's Lysor with less than 50 health to play.
Oh, Lysor's
Time
kind
is
of
of the
cooked here.
essence, and
Yep.
Zen are
Nice.
Fully cognizant. They'll have themselves their 4th round.
Credit to Bang there, able to win the duel on the flank. That is the highest impact kill in that situation you could possibly find.
Wait, he
Now the
low-key
other
almost
side,
snapped if he
seeing
didn't, like,
from
over-snap.
different angles.
Look at a brute force solution.
I saw the vision for it. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the
I mean,
vision.
I'm not mad at them fighting it. It's just that they didn't really fight it together. If they both kind of got out and were spraying, they might have just got
Well played from Zekin and Bang.
But they weren't doubled up. Zelsus getting out
Yeah, she just like me for real.
Zekin is 8-1. Night and day comparison to his start.
I'm
of
telling
his
you, just
split
put
game.
Zekin on Raze, man. Like,
Run it
Raze
back
is
on the
his
Raze after
character.
this time.
We really have not been getting much.
What
of
a
the
util
second
dump
raise,
towards A.
if at
They
all,
really
this
do
year,
not
but
want him
that
to have
is
this A site.
his, or
But
was
here's the
his
thing.
go-to agent. That's what he was
Can
known
Wolves
for.
get into
Flex
C,
race
though?
player
It kind of
comes
seems
back
like
into the side.
it's...
That's the dodge. The arc road shut down.
Wow,
Razor
wait,
Vine as
what
well.
a crazy Razor
Zelsus now
Vine.
wants to assume some more control, but he's likely hoped this TP forward by Lysor. He gives up the side.
Okay.
Play for the retake.
In the meantime, YU did actually find a kill with one of the players from Sen on the cross towards B. Bang teleporting over to assist. This lockdown is going to keep the Sentinels team at bay. Should give Wolves a free plan here.
Yeah, look at, I mean, how much of Halls this covers. Wolves also pinging the one gap in that.
Oh.
Oh, John, that is stunning. Gets detained, but there's no chance for Wolves to follow up on this. Spam down.
How did he get that kill?
Here's the nightfall down from the attack side. Wolves want to try and assume as much control of C as they can. They've even committed a Viper's Pit to that effect.
Yeah, this round is must win. They have to
What
send
is
it
going
a YU
on,
spam
bro?
kill.
What is happening?
Spring in the pit, dancing around.
Oh,
Narrate, fights him
Spring
before he
killed
takes 2
Bang
warriors.
behind Narrate. That is so unlucky for Bang.
And Sufat in this corner. Zelsus and Narrate do not have the util to clear them from this. Gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Spray down through the corner.
Nah, that's Zelsus. I don't know what we're clearing there. Oof.
To bail Sentinels out.
What a right click.
Forward, long sword after second round here for Wolves.
They committed all they needed to, must win round, excuse me, and they are able to take that down. Spring just somehow connects a miracle shot on the second player that was swinging through the pit in that final situation. But a good usage of their alternates, no doubt. YU was crucial on that round too, early. Pretty standard for, you know, your sentinel position. They're going to be taking a timing on B, waiting in main to hear those footsteps on the cross for someone trying to get over to waterfall towards.
Do we have another timeout? Yeah, we do.
Wins the duel there.
I'm getting.
Always on your mind when you're a defender.
Is it a timeout or a tech timeout?
All right, we have a mild audio issue down
Oh,
here.
tech timeout. Unfortunate.
Rectified pretty quickly as headsets are already being replaced. We get Wolves, they spend pretty big in that round. Like, get those ultimates in play. They make use of them correctly. It's a lockdown that John disrespects. He's playing in halls. He just spams down through that smoke. He's able to find one. But Sentinels are not aware that Sufat's tucked there on bend, right on that spike location. And they just didn't have the utility to dig any of those Wolves players out of position. So very textbook.
Something with the headphones. It's cooked.
Raise, double satchel initiator.
Gotta be able to hear.
Without some of those key abilities, can Juicy make use of this showstopper to once again clear that space, maybe force them back into halls on that C side?
Look, I'm certainly looking to Wolves to maybe go for one of the crazy executes here where your Omen uses from the shadows to get behind the defensive team and then you send it at them with a showstopper. Pinch them from both angles. That is a pretty common ult execute on this map.
Lysor is not above a cheeky little TP to the enemy spawn.
Hold on, chat. We might be getting a co-host.
For YU to play contact off of B. Wolves have been waiting for a push out of B main from Sen, but it's never happened. Not so far on this defense side. They've just been leaving Zek in here, of course, with those paint shells to hold it down.
But the only real proactivity coming from Sen is just the double up from Merit and Bang to take rubble control.
I don't think Wolves can get in the C, bro. They're trying so hard to get in, but
had opportunities to be able to lurk up off of his wall, which feels very unspring-like. On split, he was taking the fight to the Molotov showstopper.
Zelsus.
Can't do anything.
Oh, he's stuck.
Couldn't actually cross. Sheer wall did come up, and that's a speculative showstopper that ends up finding nothing. All the util cleared from the C side, though. It looks like Wolves want to double back, Wyatt.
Yeah, they certainly can re-execute off this.
30 seconds
Sufrat does have a haunt to throw, clear out an area like Bend, teleport through to make the cross. They want to scale into the site, which is vacant of Sen players.
Okay, they actually got in the C.
Off the Steel Garden.
Juicy Vizak and Duelists here fighting for that hole's control. Second ops to wait just a little bit longer here. That Steel Garden. No, John explodes. Zelsa's now playing.
Okay, John.
Lysor left here on the C side, the last remaining Wolves player. And Zelsa's might not be
okay.
aware.
TP'd out.
So now Wolves in a
Oh wait, they're sticking. They're sticking, Wolves. What are we doing? Wait.
Got off of it briefly, but he'll full stick this and Wolves and none.
Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
For Wolves, they have to all retreat into Mound after the Steel Garden is used and the spike just isn't planted for them. The round is just over at that point. Easy, effortless retake for Sentinels.
Spike planted.
Tries to get out.
I mean, what can they do after this situation? Legitimately nothing. It's just over. It is just over for them.
Looked odd, but I think Wolves probably realized there was no reasonable way to get back in, so wagering those remaining rifles seemed less than ideal. Now a bit of a rubble fight. This time Sen actually aren't playing forward. They've got Bang back in tree.
Uh-oh. Lysor.
4 rifles right now.
Gotta be careful there, buddy.
Spring just on the pistol.
You almost just got wall banged.
Watch the timing of this paranoia, Wyatt. Sees combo with
wait, the late season combo?
Second getting caught out.
No. Wait. Oh, what are we doing, Sentinels?
Found a quick double.
That is Sen going for a bit of a haphazard attempt at the refight. Just not expecting, I don't think, so many Wolves players to actually be ready with the crosshairs on those.
Chat, we've got a co-host.
This has been the most convincing round win for Wolves so far.
Welcome, co-host.
Oh my god.
You are
shut down by Spring.
I'm loud.
Wolves, I think, had
Yeah, I had you
But
turned
they
up to like
classic in that kind of round.
200%. It's on me.
And it was one of the rounds where Sen opted not to play.
Oh, why you got me turned up?
They didn't have Bang TPing forward at the start of the
I
round.
think you were
having
like
Narrate
far
watch
away
that
from
live.
your mic. the
They
last
opted
time.
instead to try and play off a parry.
Probably.
They kind of went wrong for
Yeah.
the second.
Hi,
Bounce of
how are
isolated.
you?
Yeah,
Miss
isolated
you.
on that orb, and
I'm chilling.
the rest of the players just
You know,
trying to spill through the fight together, but Sufa hits
watching the
nice little
games.
snappy adjustment. Too many players from Wolves posted up
So
to
I
deal
heard
with.
you were talking
And look at
shit
this.
last
Somehow,
night,
Sen,
good sir.
their economy
I
was
was not
not
in the
very good,
server.
which
I was in a
feels
private
bizarre,
call because
but
I was playing with
This is an
John.
opportunity for
Oh.
Wolves to get right back in the game. Potentially
Yeah.
tie
I
things
wasn't
up
really
quickly
talking shit. I was just wondering like where you went because I saw Venge in the channel, and then I thought you just like joined Venge, but then I was like, why would Venge leave the channel
Some of the spice utilities here.
to then go into a private call? I thought it was weird.
Second 2 rounds in a row.
No,
has
I
been
was gonna join
instantly
Venge, and then
deleted
by the time
Juicy.
that I had finished like eating
Wait a
and
minute.
decomposing from the
We're going to go back towards C here. Zekins
That's not the
departed.
right word. Whatever.
Obviously very early in the
From
round.
light, I just like
Juicedo's been cleaned up. Spring
it was
wants
too
to try
late.
and
He
get
was already
forward
good
here with
enough
this
for the night.
Nightfall. Could be a bit of an
Ah.
issue for Wolves.
Yeah. And
Spike
then
is obviously down. Spring trying to play from upper and cleared out instantly.
no.
Sufa now gives his position away. Enough noise to wake the dead, and Narrate's going to turn around with the Odin. Look to try and spray him out of the game, and this is the timing for the
I'm not gonna
fight.
lie, Sentinels are dominating this match right
Also
now.
with a great
I
opener.
know. I've been watching
Sen
it.
able to
I'm kind of
convert on a
excited.
full-
The first
anyways,
map was way more exciting than this.
Great opener.
John and Yegs broke up, and
Essentially a
so
free
far I've
plant.
gotten like
They have
250
the idea, which is the
fucking
right
texts from
idea
John.
of when you're getting
Oh.
the spike down on
Oh
this
my.
map, you have to go
So I
take
think
more
he's trying to be
forward
friends
space on
again,
B,
and I
but they
am
just
kind of
don't
like
do it together.
overwhelmed because I'm used to
Juicy
like
is too
not
quick
hearing
to
from that
face
man
here.
anymore,
Celsius
and I
gets an
don't know if I
isolated
should like
1v1, there's
invite
no
him to the
trade
server,
coming through.
or if I should-
Spring
You know,
is
I'm
trying to
just in a
get
weird
forward,
place,
but
you know.
He's alone, caught before the dark cover drops. Right idea, wrong
I
execution
wish
from
I had
Wolves.
advice for you, but I
Trying to face
really
the
don't.
phase. Things are getting a bit out of
Yeah, it's
control on
okay.
Sentinel's map pick, especially for
My
the
dog is
defensive
barking like
side.
crazy.
And when you're talking about these traditional comps, this map was attack
can't
favored back
have
when it was in the,
you-
in the pool.
I'm
This
debating
was the
pulling
meta.
up the regular stream.
And that's why Sen getting to 6 is a
just 'cause
huge
I
deal.
can't have door stream with audio.
Orb taken by Sufet now gets his Nightfall
Yeah.
Not
online.
hearing you talking twice.
Once again,
But I
Zekins
wanna
wants
watch
to
your-
take an early
so I
challenge,
think
but
I'll
looks like
get up
that's
to
been
you on my
denied.
phone,
Classic entry over here.
so that you
Zelsis is
still get like
39.
watch time.
Hell yeah.
To try and play a one and
You're
done in the
so
corner
welcome.
now
Love
at this
you
level of
dearly.
health.
Face your fear.
Okay, Boom Bomb going to be thrown in. Dark cover now.
Although funny enough, I don't even think watch time matters on oh
Juicy deals the Zelsis.
oh no,
No,
Juicy
watch
just
time matters.
There's a nice little tap from John.
does it.
Happy to challenge.
Yeah.
I thought it was
if
just
you're
viewer
not an
numbers.
affiliate-
Yeah, now just
No,
fully
if
on
you're
the
not
retreat.
affiliate,
Post-
they
Oh
might
yeah,
actually
because they
push
changed the
you.
affiliate program. I forgot about that.
Danger for a moment, and it's just getting spammed through
What?
by Bang.
Okay.
Disaster.
Bang just got a random
As well, try to wrap around
two-piece
Ben to
while
get that
spamming through
spike
smoke.
down.
Spring's able to recover the spike, but what opportunity they're going to have to plant
Speaking
it.
of which, I think I
He
might
tries to
stream
surge ahead,
Overwatch
draws
when I
second
get
out of
back,
position. Might be a
or
high-low
when I
swing,
get
but
back.
second tuck.
Stream
He's not going to
Overwatch
give them a
later,
free kill
but-
here. Wolves are the
like,
ones
it
that have to
is
wager
time.
something. And Spring
Oh.
has got some work to do.
Oh, it's disrespectful from
The up and over
Zekin.
from
a little bit whimsical. too,
Zekin.
with the double
I gotta turn you up a little bit.
Gets himself one orb away from a showstopper with those kills too, matter of
I'm
fact.
trying to like find the fucking map.
It's just those tracers from Lysor with the Vandal that are spotted out.
What a wallbang from Bang. That's actually crazy.
Until this point, breaks that crosshair placement. Spring overwhelmed.
Oh no, Zekin shot a body, bro.
7 defense side rounds.
That's a $100 fine right there,
There's no way
Zekin.
of framing
I
this
can't
other
believe
than
you done
there's
this.
Massive, massive advantage on this map.
Zekin going to pick up that outlaw for another round in this
Oh,
map on
God.
an anti-eco.
Look at Spring.
Where are you?
Took that Odin damage off the rip in seconds.
You were trying to say Sentinels were washed.
Finally decided to push up on B, by the way.
Okay, to be
That's
fair,
not even a
from their
showstopper.
last few performances, it's hard
Just in
not
case
to
Sen
say
wanted
that, you know?
another advantage
I mean-
to
Like,
close
they've been
out this
pulling some
half.
fucking
man.
stinkers.
Springs at 6,
To
by
be
the way.
fair, I'm not very confident. Like, if they go up against
Center holding all the cards.
Billy or
They'll try
oh.
it, but Bang almost
wait,
had
Bang,
it.
where'd your bullets go? Oh, that's so annoying.
Spring at 6 wants a rifle. He'll have it stripped from his hands momentarily.
What did that Molly just do, bruh?
Just did the delayed drop. I like that. 8 rounds for Sentinels.
But to be honest, like if Sentinels go up against Billy or
It's looking grim for Wolves fans.
who's the
Gotta
other
say,
team?
Just existence
Let me
of
see
the
here.
device utility on
If they
this
go
map
against
has
Billy or Paper
really
X,
thrown a wrench in the
that's
game plan
the type of
for
stuff that I'm
Wolves.
like nervous about.
And it's I think highlighted.
But I wasn't really
some of
nervous
the
about this
issues that
match. I
they've
kind of
had
figured that
as a team,
they would
where it's
low-key
disconnected
win this
them,
match. It's
and
just a matter of like
two great
they just need to
offenses
warm up. A lot of times they start out like very rusty and then they like kind of warm up into it,
Alright, Wolves.
which is not
Last
great,
chance to get
but
desperately needed round win.
that's part of the reason why they don't win against some of those other like well-practiced
And
teams.
this is that more passive A-side variation for Sentinels on defense. Nobody heading up to rubble.
Is because they'll like lose the first match and then like win the second, and then third match will be like close. That's usually how their matches go, and it kind of scares me sometimes.
Here's Gilgamesh. And that's why he's down at
I don't
16.
know, maybe I need to watch
Of
more
course, you spend up here.
of their games.
And with that Vice util that you referenced earlier is definitely going to be an issue at sea. Popped here early. So you saw the Nana Swarm used by YU. Try and draw it out. Oh man, that's a long shot. He even tanks the Prowler
Wow.
in order to take it. Zeka might likely give up some
That
room.
is
Juicy has to go
so
showstopper,
unfortunate
he
for that
clears the room
KJ.
at B. This is Wolves tipping their hand.
This will get enough space for Lyser to get the plant down right
Okay,
now.
we got a
safely.
5v4 retake.
Spring on this lurk through A. Narrate is ready. He has eyes on the smoke and Spring.
Does
will
Narrate
actually
suspect
catch
this?
a timing right now. He hears them running away. It's going to be time for him to hit the go.
Oh, Spring is going with the quick flank. This might be Wolves' round. Oh! Oh no, Spring whiffed. Oh no. 9-3 curse. I'm scared.
They were dictating the pace of the game on Split. This time though, they were taking orders from Sentinels.
I just don't have that explosivity right now on Lotus that they had when we were back on Split. Sentinels looking elite right now on their own pick.
Decken tanks that Prowler, knows he has the shot. Juicy clears B with a showstopper, but can't do much else with it.
Narrate, once he got that Odin online, he was so aggressive. Second even getting the kill with the off there, was taking advantage of the outlaw on the proper round.
All right.
10 really doing
All
everything
right.
right. Wolves with no answers.
Now we gotta wait like
With the
a minute.
Classic comp, classic performance from Sentinels. Can Wolves get back in the game after the break?
Unless we have an interview.
Hey, everyone, make
Oh.
some noise because we got Alexis over here in the house.
Oh, I know her.
Alexis, what are you up to here? You know, how you been?
I've been really good. We've been doing duo workshops for the Valorant University, and now I'm just here watching the games.
Are you enjoying the
Valorant
venue and the
University.
vibes?
What the
I
hell
mean,
is
I saw
that?
a lot of fans walking up to you asking you for selfies.
I love the vibes. The venue's insane. I love Artist Alley, where I can buy little trinkets. I've bought so
Wait,
many
I'm sorry.
little
Did you just
trinkets.
say Valorant University?
All right.
That's
can
what
I
she
ask you
just
about the
said.
game, though? Are you supporting anyone? You know, rooting for
I think
anyone?
my audio's
I
too
gotta
quiet.
root for Sen, right? Gotta.
Yeah, we got a Sen fan.
You're Sen City. I want to ask you about the meta though, because you play a lot of Breach, right? So, what do you think of the current meta with the Breach? I mean, Taeho nerf, the little bit
Taeho
of Breach
nerf,
as well.
Taeho nerf.
And how the teams are playing.
I think the Taeho nerf was definitely needed, for sure.
For sure.
Very overtuned agent.
Agreed.
I will say I feel like the Breach nerf was not super necessary, but maybe I'm biased as a Breach player. That stun, that 2 seconds on the stun really hurts my soul a little bit.
Right, but I need.
Is it bad
you
if I
to do
say
me a favor, and
she's
I
kind of a
got the crown
baddie?
For the second half, so.
No,
Ready?
agreed.
We're gonna
I'm
say,
digging the
let's go.
freckles. I can't
Second
lie.
half.
The freckles are
Let's go, guys!
hitting
Wait,
me.
which one? Because I was thinking both.
I mean, both of them are pretty. I was thinking more so Alexis, but you know.
It's all happening here at the NK Center
Okay,
in Toronto.
names?
Sen City have landed.
Yeah, Alexis.
I don't remember names.
Oh, the freckles girl with the pink hair.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I've seen some of her games. She's pretty decent. I think she plays with Mel, if I'm mistaken. Or if I'm not mistaken.
Dropping them, buying an op, still able to get so much.
Either that or she
back.
plays with
Outlaws
Fluorescent,
everything he was
which
spending that cash on throughout the game, which is obviously also
Oh, did you hear the
Don't
drama
know.
about that?
Oh yeah, I heard about it all.
Lotus, especially when we're looking at the comps we have of the old meta, which is back as the new meta. 9-3 is just.
It was all over Twitter. I couldn't get away from it.
For Wolves to come back on.
Yeah.
The attack side was the favored one back on Split. A Let's see if they have it in them here. Spring, he's been hitting.
I don't know. Basically, my whole stance is the same thing that I did with Sinatra. Like, I'm just kind of waiting on what they say with their investigation. Because I don't know.
So the Pistols, where it begins for them, a huge comeback. Not unlike the one Sen had to undertake on Split.
All right, let's see if Sentinels can be as dominant on their attack as they were on their defense.
Sent in and isolated by so much of that utility, was in unwinnable situations. Maybe here on defense is where he can turn it around. He was a star for the team on map 1.
Lotus is such a defense-sided map. It's not even funny.
Sen are starting to encroach here.
Okay, to be fair, isn't Split also a defense-sided map?
Untouched.
It
I was kind of like
used to
looking
be,
at their map
but
choices, and I was like, oh no.
I think Split nowadays is kind of an attack-sided map with how the meta is. Oh no! Oh no! Oh
I guess I don't
no!
play enough Valorant anymore.
I mean, I don't either, so I might be wrong.
You still play more than I do.
Well done from Wolf.
Do I though? Like, do I really?
All of the Sentinel players just kind of clumped up, playing by the orb, trying to get towards Baby Door. The exact start that Wolves needed, unless Zelsis with this Sheriff can...
Alright, Zelsis, I don't think anybody's there, buddy.
Just not gonna happen. He doesn't have the time. There's simply no way.
Oh, and they're not gonna kill him.
Into the game here on defense. Let's see if they can...
Wait, this is cooked. They're not gonna kill him. Okay, no, they killed him. Okay. I thought they were like purposely leaving him alive so that way they didn't get the bonus.
Onto the board here in this second half. A drought of rounds. Sen was stitching together 4 at the end of that first half.
That's just unfortunate. They walk into a 50-50 there.
Pushes out to try and take more. Is punished for it, but the damage is already done.
And then you just have Juicy on the cross from sight. Just a beautiful setup. Simple, highly effective from Wolves. And they are going to fully invest up into this anti-eco round where Zekin is going to do the Juicy cosplay from the first half and go for the Bucky double satchel.
Yeah, perhaps to upper. Maybe with a dark cover to get him in there.
Getting deja vu.
This is gonna be risky if Zekin decides to try and go diving into there.
Mound side of things for Sentinels.
Okay, wait, we're going to B.
Zekin still has his satchels.
Oh.
Midway through. It's the marshal of all things.
Zekin's dead.
John does actually recover that.
Nah, bro, have faith. Nah, bro, have faith.
I got faith, but Zekin died instantly as soon as he walked into the site. Oh, it's cooked. Get yours, John. Come on. Jump in. Yes! He got his.
Unfortunately, that is just the Marshall down, but they'll take what they can get with the Bucky investment, which does end up being a little bit awkward into this.
But yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, it feels like with the current meta, defensive maps have turned into attack maps, and attack maps have turned into defense. Like, Lotus used to be so heavy attack, and then now I feel like it's definitely defense-sided. And same thing with like Split. I think it, like back in the day, it used to be defense-sided because you would run 2 Sentinels, but now the meta has kind of shifted to like 2 Initiator, 2 Smokes, and it's become way more.
Meta regardless.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Yeah, like I mentioned,
it bothers me.
It's so important to just try to get your orbs over.
Well, you know, some of us
raise if you can.
Are goated and have never hit anything higher than plat, so it's okay. You can judge me.
Far away. Orbital actually go to narrate on account of him being the closest to the ultimate at the moment.
Plus, you play a game that I feel like doesn't have like. I mean, it has metas, but it's not as like potent.
No, Overwatch has a super meta heavy.
And now look at the
what?
difference here for how Wolves were approaching these A read.
Does it now, right now?
They do have
Yeah, I mean,
Freya?
This initiator utility if they
no,
want, but at the moment it's just
I don't
gonna be
know
a
if
snake
Freya's
bite for back.
technically
Rubble
meta yet.
slowly
Because it
making their way
hasn't
out
been
together.
long enough
This
since her release to
clock
really
is ticking
like
down to 35
change the meta
seconds.
that hard.
Nice spotted, tagged up on the
But
shoulder peak. Backing
like
away,
even the
baby door
fucking
is
like
juicy.
notorious goats meta,
Nelson's
like
trying to
we've
take this
always
opportunity.
had
Some
hard
control that can
metas
pinch on the
for
wall.
no matter
Raise.
what fucking
Juicy
mode.
sees an opportunity to come forward with that retake wall thrown up.
Yeah, but like if you're
Massive
going
bouncing
against
over there.
bad
Juicy's
players.
gonna be waiting for them. That paint shell doesn't do too much to dissuade him.
I'm not though. That's the problem.
Okay. Your stadium rank doesn't count. Oh my god, how did Bang
My
get away with
actual
that?
rank counts though.
What's your actual rank right now?
So patient
Fucking
on
diamond
that
almost masters.
You're such a nerd.
My bad, bro. I've been grinding. Shut up.
Meanwhile, I'm playing dead games that shut down like a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Yep, video coming out later today on the YouTube channel. You can check it out in my about page. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Also, YouTube, you guys will see it first.
Finds the perfect timing window to swing out, get the opening pick towards Rubble. But eventually from that position, you can just feel the walls closing in on him. You're just too susceptible to any utility coming through.
Sorry. I got you though. I like that. I like that from you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now heading into what will be the first
Zelsus be kissing everybody, bro.
Me too, Zelsus. Me
It's like,
fucking too.
it's like his new thing right now is just kissing everybody. He was sending kisses to this pink-haired guy. I'm pretty sure that's
It's Prima.
I can't remember his name, bro. Sufat? I think that's how you say it.
Getting up on that seaside, getting the orb, forcing out some of that killjoy util. Bounce over to A. See what you can tease out there. Start to pressure
Oh,
the player
Wolves
and
called
Baby
another
Door
timeout, huh?
be
I mean,
pretty
to be fair, it's
cleanly, all things
5-10.
considered.
Fair enough.
Wolves gave them a lot of map to play with, to be fair. And maybe that's the call. Maybe it's about being a little bit more proactive on one or both extremities.
While we're at it, do we know any matches that are up next?
Our team from China.
No, everything's to be determined. Okay.
Listen, so far, you still have to give them a lot of credit. They have defied expectations coming into this. Going up against the hungry Sentinels who are trying to bounce back from a disappointing showing at Bangkok this year. Going out, losing 13-1 to Liquid. They want to start off strong with a clean 2-0 against a Wolves team that are just trying to make themselves known on the international stage for the first time. We didn't
It's
even
not being
think
glitchy when
they'd
you
be
talk,
here.
so maybe it's just like my internet. But it's not the stream itself. Like, it's not lagging.
Always happy to just take a 1-versus-1 in Spring.
Could be your internet, maybe.
Highly committed to this season, yet that smoke towards Waterfall says they're coming.
Dude, Zekin just keeps getting sniped out of the sky every time he tries to go in.
All of a sudden, the options
Oh,
are
what a spam.
And that is just some spray through after
That was kind of cooked.
door gets activated. Knows where to put the
Oh.
crosshair. Juicy.
Okay.
What a shot.
Quick on the shot.
I'm not gonna lie, I like sit here and watch party,
Curtains on the round.
and like I'll get the itch to play Valorant, and then I'll go and play Valorant, and then I'll want to not play Valorant anymore.
You like play a single game and you're like, ooh, I remember. I remember why I don't play this game.
Honestly. Oh, he's dead. Yep. What a good lockdown from Wolves. Jeez.
Money's going to be pretty bad for Sen as well.
I think they gotta go A, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they gotta go A.
Look, that's just Spring so ready for again.
Look at that, bro. He just gets sniped out of the sky instantly.
Try to take a little timing peek.
What a spam.
Too fast. Juicy too fast on that swing as well. They just shoot well in that round, but credit for isolating Zekin on that.
Also, I was saying this earlier, but these Sentinels jerseys are tough. The like hockey theme.
A little go at it.
Yeah, I mean, so far.
Let me get a closer look. I have not paid attention to it.
Sen able to convert
Oh,
their first
nah, that's
round.
fucking fire.
You gotta see it like when they stand up. I don't know why Bang or Zekken don't have one, but it's tough. I rock with it.
Zekken had to make do with a stinger. It worked out.
But also I know like they're probably charging like $100 for it, so.
Last round, far less elaborate how they worked the map. They lost a player very early in B main and ended up just having all of their eggs in that seaside basket. They got flattened by YU. Zekken just got headshot straight out of midair, so perhaps a call from Kaplan, hey, let's lower it down, let's maybe make use of this map, work it a little bit more. Make use of that Viper wall we're using on A.
Yeah, going to have to ensure that they're able to draw out a fair amount of that utility before they're actually...
Is that a Red Bull water bottle?
Sort of a light commitment too, like you can't have
kind of tough.
Across in
Hubert,
a situation like that.
I just realized,
They did
Hubert.
that in round 15. They drew out a lot of util early before ending B. So the concept of a plan is there for Sentinels. See how they put it together now. Round number 17.
Study this.
Folks.
Look at that
You still
lineup.
want us, Toronto?
Okay.
Look at that lineup.
That's what I thought.
That was the worst crowd reception I've ever heard in my life.
Sentinels on the eco round here.
Did you hear that?
Just a stinger.
He said,
Yeah.
"You still with us, Toronto?" It took like a solid 5 seconds.
They were like, whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Can we hurry up?
It's been a tough
I'm
going
sick and
for
tired of
Monarch
these
so far.
timeouts, man.
Wolves would love for him to begin to heat
Oh,
up. Maybe
what a
get some
Dude.
turret!
confidence kills on
Sees
the
over the
anti-eco.
wall.
Just
Okay.
to get things rolling.
I don't know if Garrett told you anything about our trip, but Tennessee is fucking gorgeous.
They're going to be allowed
I've
into the
heard
A side.
Tennessee is very pretty.
Pretty ideal start to the round for Sentinels. Now it's a matter of landing the plane as Wolves
I've never been
get the
there.
side up for the retake.
I thought it would be like a lot more flat and like dark, but no, it was like beautiful and green and lush and rainy.
Well, you also went during the summer, so that helps a bit, you know.
Zekken, oh, he disrespects the snake bite.
Zekken,
Well,
I don't know if
yeah,
that was the play
Now
there.
the defenders, as they try and get back in here. Nightfall thrown up by Sen.
But like, yeah, it's very lush in the summertime.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous.
It's only down to YU.
And I love
These
rain,
Elses.
so I was not upset.
YU so little to work with in terms of
Wait,
teammates.
how did it become a 1v1? Oh, Zelsus, no.
And it's going to be his rifle burst, the classic. All these considered
Nah, he's
pretty
got it.
solid round for Sentinels, but Wolves rack up another.
It wasn't beeping fast
I do
enough.
like how Sentinels were able to play that. Getting proactive, fighting
This
towards
guy
heaven,
loves
they back
whipping
off,
out his
build a little
sword.
Utility, try to repost, keep
I'm
fighting.
that guy.
They were not slowing down with their effort to
I don't
apply
blame him.
pressure to Wolves.
That knife was pretty cool. I just didn't really.
Results in
I'm not a big
lot
fan of like the
damage done.
big
Here comes
knives.
The very crucial buy round
I'm not
for them.
either,
They're
but it's
going
more
up against
like
the Wolves
not.
that
I
have
don't really care about the lengthwise, but I care about
ultimates to play with here.
like the widthwise, which is why I didn't like that fucking knife that came out for like the bundle that you were so excited about, the like 5-year bundle. I hate that fucking knife.
Man, you just don't understand the lore. You just don't
It's too
understand the lore.
fat.
Somebody's using it on wolves. I forgot who it is. I think it's
No, I saw it earlier.
Lysor.
They're using like the blue one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Late send, they're slowing things
Nah,
down.
I love that knife. I've always liked that knife. I've
been
been waiting for years for them to bring it back.
Flash, that door being toggled is more than enough to tempt him off of A.
Yeah, gets away at just the perfect time.
I like how they're
The
going
site is
A.
totally
It's
open,
just
totally free. That being
don't
said,
know
the
how I
Wolves
feel
just
about
have
their
fantastic
holding.
ultimates to play for a retake. Bang, trying to get that kill. Lysor is going to want to play patiently.
Of course, the temptation's going to be here for Sentinels to push off this side.
Bang, are we gonna
Dangerous
smoke?
proposition.
No.
He had that smoke out for so long. I was like, what are we doing?
Garden activated here, by the way. This is going to connect onto everyone if he rips it right now.
Okay,
Finds the
that's
timing for it. Why are you trying to step out?
kind of a good
I think they
delay.
mostly got out of the way there, actually.
like
Time is dwindling, though. They're going to have to recommit quickly.
Ah,
Great opener
Zelsus.
from Spring.
No,
Down, there's gonna be a
man.
push coming from stairs at the moment from Wolves as well, but
Okay.
John tucked in the corner.
Okay.
And two.
Good shit, John.
Showstopper at the ready, but he can't get in. Finally makes it
Oh,
onto the
no.
side. Now it's gonna be dealt with.
Uh-oh.
YU is out of the game. 3 up for Sen. Bang.
Oh.
TP cancel.
They all
Oh,
had to
no.
get off the site.
Okay,
but the
good.
spike is still planted
Nice,
for them, and there's
nice.
just not enough time for Lysor. He's forced
I was a
to
bit
retreat.
worried because of that KJ ult, but it's all
Great
good.
positional adjustments from Sentinels at the end there. Had the spike planted for them. Steel Garden.
I mean, I think everybody
doesn't get the connections, but it just
misses
ends up
10s.
wasting so much time.
Zelsis was just not ready for all that.
Waste the showstopper, waste the
Good reset from John there.
Sen on 11. Creeping closer to the map win.
Juicy looked like he got seized as he was trying to come in with that showstopper, but still converted it for a kill. But just the spacing, like you mentioned, that still guarded forced. Then the Wolves lost another 5 seconds of time to make that retake happen. And timing's been a bit of an issue for them over the series at really important moments.
Sen bursting out into rubble.
Why do they keep putting their fade and raise towards C? That's so weird to me.
Right now, and
I
they can
cannot
pivot
tell ya.
elsewhere.
Oh, they faked the A. Oh wait, this is a brilliant fake. Flake? Wait, this is actually so smart from Sentinels. They knew that they would over-rotate. But now Raze is gonna hurry up and run back C. So they gotta go fast.
Second gets the showstopper with a collection of that orb. Is he gonna try to send it in? It's Bang teleport on the cross to break the cross.
Oh, the Raze actually got there?
Juicy's waiting there, finds his second. Zelsa steps up only for 1. It's 3 for Wolves' Raze.
They gotta speed
Now the
up.
momentum out of Sen's.
Or they had to have. Now it's kind of cooked, but
that would just be
they should have
so
sped up
high risk.
so much faster.
Certainly doesn't want to waste it.
Granted, we have
That being
hindsight,
said, though,
so.
this is a pivotal round. Maybe if they can get a kill first, bring it into a 2v3, then you can use it. But in the 2 versus 4, you're just not going to want to waste it. But look at the Sen economy.
30 seconds
they're
left.
just
Wolves
gonna
have
save.
been able to keep a lid on it. They've kept them in that danger zone. And with just 20 seconds left, they're going to opt to save these 2 rifles, bring them into the next.
Narrate. Pretty big series for him. I mean, Zekken came on your show and sort of said he had full belief in Narrate to turn up when it mattered. That he just needed that one breakout game to really show what he's capable of. There's a sense that he's still got more to show on this team.
He's been having a quality series here. Yeah, I really don't think he's even reached his peak with Sentinels yet. To me, he does have more to show. He can even kick things into a higher gear.
And that's a Wolves round picked up. Sen do not want to take the gambit with 2 guns left. Great little 3-piece for Juicy here on C.
This is another situation where you're seeing what Wolves are thriving with. That is flooding back in, it's good fundamentals, swinging together, taking the fights together, and they're finding the kills in the Sentinels' transitional moments where they're trying to still scale deeper, get into the site.
Their fierce.
All right,
See, now it looks scary because now they got 3 stacked towards A.
Full buy. Zelsis does have,
But it's all good because nobody's charging in.
Looks like Wolves are ready for a bit more of a run.
That's good.
Wow, this is Neri trying to draw a lot of attention. Baits out the Nightfall while the rest of Sentinels will be able to
Wait,
get
why
into
did
the
they
site
ult
unless
that?
Spring tries to slow them down.
Too slow with a baby door here for Wolves. Spring's having to find one. Anti on the side.
What?
Sentinels forced away the
Where
one.
did Spring come
It's just that
from?
Molly on the ground that once again isolates Zekken in the site and evens things up. Even this pivot to C slowed down on account of another Molly. But Wolves won't fully be in position to get in just yet.
Not the spam.
HP, but the Viper's Pit will just further obscure the view from
Wait, how did Bang drop his gun too?
Zelsis by the looks. And now a bit of a nose cut even from Sentinels, but you have to imagine they're staying here because of the Viper's Pit. Zelsis here with an Arc Rose to set up, and this is going to be a tough retake for Wolves at the best of times. They can't even counter pit this, Wyatt.
Spike planted.
Okay.
He's going to be planted, getting through this pit. A nightmare, but
Managed to get the plant off.
Way over. Look at the concern right now from Wolves about a flank towards B. They're doubling.
This is scary. Oh, wow, Narrate actually got away with that.
Crucial duel.
And he can't double up with anyone from Waterfall because of that pit. He's solo in that position.
The round is slipping away. Prowler needs to be used to spot someone out, hoping to get some spam through the pit.
Oh, 1 by 1, White, they set up and they're fed to the wood chipper. I think at this point, Simfat realizes
The wood chipper.
there's no point forcing the issue any further. Lysol caught out both guns, stripped away from Wolves.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a quick series, ladies and gentlemen. Quick series.
1 round away, Sentinels.
Holy crap.
Taking their
OBR
first
pick'ems
match
aren't
here
cooked.
after struggling at Bang.
they're
No,
not
my
cooked.
pick'ems are cooked.
Mine aren't.
Heretics was supposed to win yesterday, and they did not.
Second, speaking about their
I just
failures
don't really-
to adapt as a team to play together in the way that they
I
needed
don't,
to. and
I don't
they
fuck with
bounced
heretics
back.
like that. Maybe I'm not a hater. Like I like them, but I just,
For this
you
final
know,
round
I don't
two,
really care.
They're gonna
So
have
I did not pick them.
significant ultimates.
I
to
mean, like, they
close
had
things
such a
out.
good
Wolves
showing
have got their
last
full
year. I
buy.
don't... I don't know. I didn't watch the game or see any highlights, so I'm not really sure why they lost. The only thing I can think of is I saw a few clips is that Paper X plays so unconventionally that Team Heretics just weren't ready for it, to be honest. Because Paper X are a very weird team to play against unless you've played against them before. And it becomes really hard to read. I mean, everybody does. Because like I said, they play so unconventionally that it's so entertaining to watch.
John is just trying to keep them distracted, keep them on this site.
That's an extra 5 to 8 seconds in which Wolves do think something's happening at A, even if John doesn't have any follow-up. That means it will be YU again that has to anchor this C site alone.
At this point, though, they're not believing it. Spring is getting over to the C site right now, and we'll be able to help YU on account of the delay from the Mollies.
Viper's Pit now drawn out in the C site. It's going to be a tough ask to expect Sen to go there, so we're bouncing back. Time is
They're going back
short.
A?
30 seconds left in the round, and the Vanguard appears to be Zelsus at B. Is A back on the menu?
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, it looks like it. This is a very
this
late
is
pivot.
very
They want to
scary.
actually go into a
If that smoke goes down, Zelsus is cooked.
It's working! They're going away from the B side, and they got the jump on Juicy. The one pick at A draws the defenders off the B side, and now it's pandemonium from
What they
trying
are?
to get back in.
Oh no!
Decking and bang full well away side. Now Zelsus out of the game. John clutching for the series. Spring and Lysol doubled up, spray through Smokies.
Whoa, John, what are we aiming at?
Now off of it. Looking to team up with Lysol here, and John has very little to look at.
Oh.
Somehow finds Spring, and he doubles down! The mastermind plants the flag for Americas here in Toronto.
Nah.
Clutching
Absolute
up the
cinema.
Sentinels walk away with the 2-0.
Absolute cinema.
Final round from Sen's IGL. John, beautiful calling into that pivot towards B, catches out Juicy, and then clutches it out in the 1 versus 2. Sen starts
Nah, that's my IGL. That's my IGL.
Back close, back on split. They kept trying to get in the mix on Lotus. It felt like they were always so close to maybe manifesting a comeback. But
Man,
Sen were just
Zelsus'
too
hairline looking like
strong on
mine, for
their
real.
own map pick. Kaplan said in that halftime coach interview that it was tough to play against Wolves. They're playing a different style. We're playing against a different region, and our game plan, it's hard to get online. Put on Lotus.
Wait, Zelsus actually has a V.
Looking strong to kick off his
Yeah.
tournament.
Nah, he got a crazy.
He genuinely has a V on his head. That's crazy.
Ridiculous comeback in that first map. Great series. We're now going to head over to Jen Lee down on the stage for our Verizon post-match interview with Bang.
Hey, post-match interview.
Right. Looking sharp, everyone. Bang. I'm gonna need you over here for an interview. Please. Thank you. 2-0.
Everybody else, go away.
That's gotta feel nice, right?
Yeah, it does. Feels really good. I'm really glad we were able to close it out. It was a little shaky, but it's alright.
Can we please talk about how close today was, especially on split? What was going through your mind?
I kind of felt we weren't really ready for what they were doing to us on split. It was kind of a new thing, and it kind of caught us off guard on our defense. So we just had to adapt. And I mean, we still got 4. I feel like we did pretty good, even regarding that. But on attack is when we really started like playing like ourselves, I feel like.
Speaking of having to adapt, right? Let's talk about the Taeho nerf. Because you guys played Taeho on basically every map back in stage 1. So how do you think that nerf has affected you guys?
I don't really think it's affected us as much as people think, to be honest. I feel like people are overrating how good we are, or underrating how good we are, and I don't think it has anything to do with how good Taeho was.
All right, lastly, you guys are 1-0 now. Who would you like to face next? You have Paper X, Bilibili, and the winner of the upcoming Gen G versus MIBR matchup.
I would probably, out of all those teams, like to play Paper X the most. They're definitely the most fun team to play against, I feel like.
You want to have fun?
Yeah.
Go 2-0.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Bang. Congratulations once again. Give it up one more time for Sentinel!
Oh, wait, that was Zekin's mom, I think. I just realized that. That just, like,
Wait,
snapped in my
deadass?
head. Yeah. I don't know who the guy is in the Pope outfit, but I think that was Zekin's mom.
We love you, Zekin's mom.
Now, here's the ultimate question. Do I watch the MIBR versus Gen G game?
I mean, you're already here.
Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to pause it.
know?
I am kind of already here.
And what
But,
else are you
like-
gonna do? Complain about them playing Rust?
Yeah, I mean, you got me
Yo,
on that one.
I booted up Overwatch, right? Don't
Oh,
judge
no.
me.
Oh, no.
Don't judge me. I've gotten solo ulted 5 times this game, and I'm very confused. What I did.
You're just there. Is this a Bitcoin advertisement? This is what we're doing, Valorant? Bitcoin advertisements?
Yeah, don't you know?
Bro, I can't be the only one that... I just don't get Bitcoin, I'm gonna be honest.
Girl, I don't get Bitcoin either.
If I get rich and I get like a financial advisor, I gotta ask about Bitcoin. I don't. There's so many questions I have about Bitcoin.
My dad, who has a financial advisor and like does a lot of stock trading, does not touch Bitcoin, if that tells you anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bitcoin is so weird. Genji versus MI VR. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing anything else.
I'm not doing anything else.
I gotta update my YouTube title though. Oh wait, you know what? I do have something else I need to do. I just remembered.
What do you gotta do?
I have to upload my video. Because I did not do it last night. I was supposed to, but I kind of forgot.
Debating if I should stream Overwatch.
That I could not answer for you. Alright, so yeah, I'm actually gonna end stream here and upload my real video because I still need to do a thumbnail for it, so yeah. Sorry guys, but you know,
Guys.
I'll probably be back for the next NA match, whether that be, will probably be Sentinels or G2. Whoever makes it to the end. We'll see what happens. But yeah, sorry. I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot.
I kind of forgot.
So yeah, appreciate anybody that popped out to the stream. And you know, we'll be back eventually.
He won't. This is actually his last stream.
No, I'll be back eventually. At some point. Anyways, peace out, guys.